there we go.
There we go. Hello. Welcome to the middle of Rollware,
Good morning.
where tonight we are going to be testing the DM's improvisational skills.
Woohoo! You got the DM rocking.
Well, that's what we're going to have to do tonight, apparently. So,
Yeah?
let's see if Rel chose today.
Oh!
Please don't.
Yeah. I'm feeling the conclave today, yeah?
Woo!
Woo!
I did that wrong. So totally wrong.
Yeah, did you do it upside down?
No,
Okay.
I didn't do this. I did. Oh, I did it right.
Demon!
Did it right.
All right. So at the end of last episode, the party had just defeated Andrew, the head of the Builders Guild on Shipwright Island, who had apparently somehow worked the party's little adopted waif, Skimmins. They had taken his brother and somehow integrated him into a ship. Rel had climbed up onto the ship that had Dren as the figurehead and put her hand into some holes that were right behind the figurehead, and the handle started glowing. And at that point, Dren could communicate with everybody, but could only hear the person who had their hands on the handles. She switched places with Skimmins, and he was able to speak to his brother, where he revealed that he was tied to the boat and had a thing called the dark light shown upon him for 2 weeks, which gradually melded him into the boat. He says that he goes to sleep if nobody is holding the handles. And he is apparently a very good boat. He responds very quickly to commands and apparently has some type of weapon built into him, which the party hasn't yet to discover.
Very good book.
So Anderling was cleaved in half, north to south. So the party kind of scooched the two halves together. Moonbeam summoned an unseen servant who was rather hesitant about holding these two halves of the corpse together, but did so. At which point, Rel used some rope to tie the two halves together. And they used speak with the dead in the zone of truth to talk to him.
Truth.
They got the truth. It just often wasn't, unfortunately, very helpful. They asked about the location of the dark light, and they did find it in the office. The dark light is basically almost like a spectral kind of tiki torch thing. Cirrus got it and handed it over to Sidal, where the dark light apparently attempted to latch on to his magic. He promptly handed it back to Cirrus, which it didn't, at that moment, do anything to him. His flame doesn't move as the torch itself is moved. Sidal did search the room. It wasn't a deep search. He just kind of looked around a bit. He did find some maps. Cirrus decided to try to put his hand right up next to the dark light.
Dumbass.
At which point the dark light wrapped itself around his hand. He took a fair amount of necrotic damage and ended up with black rot in his hand. They came out. Rel cast Lesser Restoration on the hand, but before she did so, Moonbeam decided to try to touch it. At which point she took necrotic damage.
I'm just here for the fun time.
Not for a long time at that rate.
Good time. No more. Got me there.
So we roll new characters
even though the rot is gone, Cirrus still does feel a bit tingling in his hand.
Got a Peter tingle.
Sidal examined the black light, and he could feel the Raven Queen's loathing for it, as the Raven Queen is not a fan of the undead. Rel casts Commune to speak with Saloon.
Straight rhyming.
Oh, sorry. Before that, Sidal kind of felt like the black light. Oh, no, I already talked about that. Okay, the intensity of the moon kind of increased as she cast the spell, but it didn't seem to reach the dark light. The dark light remained kind of in its own little shadow. She asked about attuning to the dark light, which apparently was not necessary. She asked if what was done to Dren could be undone, which was a yes, although, as we discuss later, didn't mean it could be undone with the dark light. And then they asked if it was important that Aaron Dundragon, known as the Final Chord, becomes king down in the Jeweled Cities. And, oh, no, just becomes king. You didn't specify the Jeweled Cities. To which the...
But you just kind of gave it away anyways.
Did I?
Yeah.
No.
You just specifically said Jewel City, so.
We'll continue on.
He did that on purpose.
To which there was an emphatic yes. As the moon receded, the dark light for the first time flickered just a little bit. At which point the party decided to ask Dren if he wanted to continue being a boat. And he's like, well, whoever controls the handles kind of controls me, and whenever somebody lets go of the handles, I go to sleep, and I'm not overly happy about that. And he's like, also kind of like, maybe one day meet the girls, stuff like that. So, he doesn't want to stay a boat.
Listen, we can just find him a cute little dinghy. It'll be
You're a little dinghy.
You dingbat?
Hey, at least his wood is larger now.
Exactly. See?
At which point, Rel decided to cast divination to discover how to undo what had been done to Dren.
Yeah, so we asked it the right way.
Their way?
Because now we figured out if it probably would have been a no if it would have.
So she saw images of a silver boat sailing across the sea to the Shadow Plains, and Serbidian's black tower surrounded by shambling figures. Serbidian being the necromancer who 800 years ago had swept up all the dead from the Great Incursion and marched them to the Shadow Plains, and hasn't really been seen since. Calixta, the pirate captain who was helping them on the larger boat, which also has an Aasimar figurehead, but that figurehead is twisted and looked in agony, and the wood on the boat is dead, and she's like, you owe me a boat. At which point, some old friends showed up. Polly and Raleigh, the good jesters.
Kids.
Polly cast Killing Joke on Calixta, who unfortunately failed her saving throw substantially, and immediately dropped dead. Polly and Raleigh implied that they had moved on from the Raven Queen and are now serving the god Mask. Cirrus was able to score a couple of shots. Roe used Moonbeam, causing Raleigh's face to kind of appear to melt like wax. Polly ended up getting slammed into the water by Bigby's hand for Moonbeam. Cirrus skippered around the boat, used his boots to stab Raleigh in the back, and to which he replied, at least pull my hair. He's like, I've got a plunger for that skull. Unbeknownst to the party, Moonbeam and Raleigh switched places and ended up disguised as each other, which meant that Sidal's slow spells slowed down Moonbeam's psychic lance for a turn, which ended up working out okay. Polly was able to successfully incapacitate Sidal with another joke. Melora knocked Raleigh off the ship, at which point, believe it or not, Calixta's crewman Legbone was able to dispatch Raleigh with a couple of well-placed pistol shots.
Yeah!
Cirrus was then able to successfully finish off Polly, but before he died, he kind of looked at Cirrus and said, still not funny enough. before being reduced to a mere limp pile of bones. Legbone at that point was checking on Calixta and was screaming out for help. Rel was able to get to Calixta just in time to successfully revivify her. They were asking about options as far as what to do with Boat Dren. Lady Fog, and rather notorious and bloodthirsty pirate, had been discussed as a possible destination, but she's about 12, 13 hours away. And they were also then discussing the possibility of taking Dren to the Silent Current. And that is where we left off, with the party still trying to figure out what the hell to do.
Okay, hear me out. We all go our separate ways. It ends here.
In a good way, right there.
It's nice meeting all of you.
Good times.
I'm wet and annoyed, so I'm going home.
There's nothing worse than being wet and annoying.
I'm gonna make you wet.
Whoa! Whoa!
Horny jail.
Horny
jail.
To horny jail with you.
Where's the dumpster?
In the middle of the board.
Put the hat on
With
her.
the little phallic symbol on
Put the
top.
hat on her.
She is a unicorn. Unihorny.
Yeah.
That's what I call suction.
Being sucked hard.
My unicorn.
My unicorn. I could have grabbed it. I was trying to.
Careful.
Okay.
Let's
So-
see options.
Okay, so obviously we need to figure out what we're gonna do. So, here's my thing. Dildo is heading off to a roast night. Why doesn't Tran go? He keeps him out of harm's way for the most part. And since Skivens wants to stay with Dren, Skivens can obviously go. There's more safety over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with Skelly 1 and Skelly 2 after us.
Does Skivens hear us?
Tweedledum.
Yes.
Skivens?
Thoughts?
I want to get my brother back out of being feathers. We've got to go to the Shadow Plains to get him free.
Well, what we know about Sabidian, this guy has an army of undead pushing way into the shadow. But I don't think we're prepared enough to fight that.
Maybe he'll just help us out.
That's very, very, very optimistic.
I love that.
No one has
He's-
come out of there since he went in there.
Do people go there a lot?
Apparently so.
Often enough.
Longer.
Often enough that there is a very clear reputation that you don't come out if you go in. And I don't want to take you.
But I've seen what
Dren-
you guys can do. I mean, you've taken on, you beat a dragon.
That was not real.
That was accident on
But you beat it.
It was not real. If it were a real dragon, we.
We are still ill prepared. We would need to be as prepared as possible to make sure that you guys would make it out alive, and we would make it out alive.
And we are actually heading to our next destination to make us stronger.
And then we'll be back to.
Roselands is so far away. How am I going to know how and when to come back? And
We'll get you. Or we'll send letters, or something, some sort of message.
Yeah?
We'll lose that.
having a hard time holding on to your horns.
Yeah.
Trust. What I do
We're trying
is
to
I
get
breathe
him
on it
to-
and it like dries it out for a second.
Some moisture.
Yeah, that's why.
Moisture to seal.
Trust us, Gibbons?
What?
Your face says it all. We don't even need to.
We heard.
Anyway.
It always sounds like something's like ripping.
I'm just.
I know he's ripping ass, but like.
Ribbon hella.
I just want to get Dren back.
So
we
do we.
will, but
So
we
we do
need
too.
to prepare for that.
Because if we go
We
now.
can't rush into things every time we want something.
example I can give. Let's say you would have just went out on your own to fight the dude we just killed. Do you think you would have survived that? By yourself.
I'm very fast.
Nah, that's enough. Keep in mind, there was a Colossus.
He killed it with only one shot. It couldn't have been that tough.
He's also very, very experienced.
Yeah.
You have gotten lucky in things, yes, but I would chance it, especially with that many people after you. You know?
Especially because they want you too.
And it's worth us doing this the right way.
Because what's the point in going to the Shadowlands now if Drin is still a boat after all of it? We all die, and then it's like, we did all that.
Well, how am I gonna come back?
Again, we'll send a message or we'll come get you.
Where am I supposed to go? I don't know anything about those guys.
Hilda does. Rengar does. I trust those guys with my life.
They'll keep you
Was they
safe.
trying to kill you not that long ago?
That was for different reasons. It was for different reasons, but we're cool now. It was because of somebody I knew, but they're cool now, and they trust me.
You can become buddies with people who try to kill you. I've done that a few times.
It happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
Did you try to kill him?
Me?
I didn't know.
Me? Kill him?
Kill him.
Kill him?
He said he's made friends with people that try to kill him.
Well, I mean, Pirate Lady's one of them.
She's your friend.
I guess.
Acquaintance,
I trust her.
Colleague.
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 friend of me, if you will.
Yeah.
I don't not trust
And I would have wanted to kill him, trust.
But it's different with Rengar and Jameson. I know Jay.
He has struggled with remembering this name. For no
Rengar
apparent
is
reason.
so easy.
It's literally a name
Jameson
that's
that's so
in
hard.
Our world.
James.
That's the problem.
Jameson.
Anyways, and Jameson. So, and plus, I see you've made friends with Dilda. You all can kind of just like expand on that. You might learn something from Dilda. Dilda's got a little bit of combat experience. Expand on that a little bit. So now when we come and get you, you're more prepared for the Shadowlands.
You could also work on your flying, because you don't exactly still know how that works. Like,
That dude.
Being with monks might actually really help that.
You want to
Make
do
you
the monster?
I mean,
That's
that's
where
where Dilda's
Dilda's-
going.
yeah.
So.
Alright, I guess.
You'll be safe until we are better prepared.
But you are coming to get me, right?
Yes.
No,
You are going to
Yes.
get Dredd back.
Yes.
Most definitely, yes.
What now?
Out of character, all I'm thinking is we're just gonna like freaking pull up back and we're gonna be level 20, like damn near god level characters and be like, okay,
Guys,
we're ready to
let's
go.
and we have to use your slow to like slow motion walk just to
Intentionally fails the shot.
No, we need to burn the ship that we're on.
No!
Yes, and walk.
And walk in
not
front
turn
of it.
around.
In true Jack Sparrow style.
Yes.
They'll be like, what are you guys doing? And we're like, I'll be honest, I don't know. Like, it's so cool. Like,
Don't worry about it. We need your sparkles.
yeah.
Or we could do it at night and I can have Saloon like cast like a beam of light on
Like a model walk?
Divine intervention. Beam
It'll
of
be the
lights.
one thing that works. The
Yes,
my
the
name
only
is no
time it'll
campaign.
work.
I want a spotlight.
We're so theatrical for no reason.
Theater kid.
We are theater buffs. So,
By association.
By association.
he knew every word of Hamilton with us, so.
He was also looking at the lyrics.
So,
Respectfully, there's a good chance I have watched that and listened to that more than any of y'all.
That's
Do
debatable.
not understand.
That's
the
debatable.
Especially with me.
That's very debatable.
Especially with me. You
I
don't
can-
know the
I
chokehold
can
that
back
happened
her up.
on me in middle school.
I can back her up.
so
That's debatable.
debatable or not.
Theater kid.
We're going.
Theater kids. Theater up.
Find Captain Corn.
Yeah,
Find dildo.
find Dilda, find Captain Corinth.
I'm gonna go find my bestie corn. I'll be on the corn.
You guys are still kind of middle of the night.
You're my bestie, like my boat guy. He's my man. My boat man. No one can replace you.
You're Pookie.
You are Pookie.
You are-
You're always gonna be my Pookie Spooky Wookie one. Okay?
So it is still middle of the night. Just to be clear.
Let's sleep, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's what we're doing. Anything
Hold
else?
on. What time are they
could
leaving?
use it.
What time are they leaving?
Are they leaving tomorrow?
Yeah, but like what time tomorrow?
You don't know what time tomorrow.
Got it.
Okay,
So
Okay.
we probably
I'm
want
still gonna go find corn just to kind of get the PTA on things.
to come up in the middle of his sleep, be like, hey.
Hey.
Hey, bestie, just fucking
Are
hovering
we-
over.
When are we planning on leaving ourselves?
Probably like
Eventually.
Well,
Okay.
I
Because
think
we do probably need to get back to the scene now that we've done essentially part number 1 of this mission. Track down the magical item here and explain to him what happened.
one time off.
it's like right here.
And also, let's probably tell him about Aaron and
Nothing.
that
Not that
stuff
short.
because,
Let's
yeah.
What is happening?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hello?
Speaking of theater kids, this is my youngest.
Oh,
She's back from New York, where she is studying acting at Long Island University. So
hello.
she just got back a couple days ago.
Goodbye.
Theater kid
Peter kid. Goodbye.
with a wonderful cap on. All right, so what are we doing? Because you are still currently at Hard Rock Cove.
Captain Corn, we should probably head back to
We-
the dead goal before anything else.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, because you mentioned the final. Speaking of, where's what's her face? Featherwind and the other one.
Seabreeze?
Seabreeze? Yeah.
At the dead goal.
Are they? Did they come back? Because I remember them running away, being like, "Mom!" and like, I don't know.
Yeah, we need to go see if,
Make sure
Damage
nothing
control.
has been. That's under control.
okay. You go find Corinth.
Dildo.
You get Dilda. You make sure beans weren't spilled.
No spilling of
Y'all
beans.
probably will stay together. And I'll come do damage control with you.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the next day or so, we'll end up heading out back on our way to.
Then I have many things to do before we leave. Before we leave. Not just that. Okay.
Doing other things.
Not just her.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss
Like, I have
Rocket
many
over
things to do,
here.
but I'm like, yeah. And then when your clothes get back on, now what?
I also have to talk to Seabreeze.
Priority.
Oh my.
All right.
Holy cow.
Okay,
So we're off.
So what are you doing with Dren?
Skipping.
Yes. Where are they staying? Are you leaving Skibbins and Dren?
Oh, Legbone. Can Legbone watch Dread? Where's Legbone?
Yeah,
Legbone and Redhide. Redhide?
Legbone, Redhide, and collect stuff.
Is Callis? I think she
Collects them.
Is
No,
she back? She's
We
back.
progressed
They-
with
Okay.
Redhide.
Yeah.
Could they travel with him to the monks?
No.
What?
We're gonna probably have Skibbins is probably gonna have a few of the crew on the boat with Dren. What the fuck?
You are the members of the crew on the boat with
So Irons will stay with them
For now.
Yeah.
for now, and then once we feel like, hey, Corinth, head up.
Are still pirates.
Do one of
And
you two want to
Well,
stay there?
the
or-
thing is, one of them owes us her life 2 times over,
Yeah.
and we can definitely kill the other 2. Respect.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, hey, leg bone, buddy, follow me go.
So yeah, Lickman is sitting there, kind of picking over the bodies of the elven archers.
Oh, yeah, we never did.
He's
The bodies.
kind of
So many other.
kind of looks up, it's like, "What's up there, lying lady?"
Hey, can you do me a humongous favor? And do you think you can watch the boat real quick, or like while we go take care of some things?
You giving us the boat?
No.
No.
Take the next step.
Hell no.
We're not giving you. You're
the boat.
watching the boat. Babysitting. Boat sitting. Boat sitting.
This is brother.
That's a human. That's a human. A person.
A living being.
A living being.
And we just need you to watch, just because we are trying to get some arrangements for tomorrow on how they're gonna leave here. And
Did you talk to the captain then?
yeah.
Is she in good enough shape to
Yeah.
talk?
Well, I mean, you revivified her,
And she has like 6 health.
which she can talk, she can move.
That's her. Okay.
That's what an average person has.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
crazy.
I mean,
No,
But yeah, I mean, if you want to make any kind of decision like that, you're gonna have to talk to the captain.
Okay, well, let's
Oh yeah, it was also just like
go back.
okay. All right.
You got the charisma, man.
So I flutter over to Callista. I guess.
So she's kind of sitting there on the deck of the ship, just kind of looking around. She's like opening up the hull, kind of looking around, kind of muttering to herself and cursing.
Hey girl, how you feeling? How you doing?
I thought I was gonna get myself a boat, and this. She kind of kicks it. Dead wood.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it can be. I don't think.
Revivify the boat.
Can you do that?
Can you do
no.
that?
Only if you
It's only a minute.
Oh, yeah.
There's a time limit on it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's fair. What if I...
Now if you got resurrection.
There you
She
go.
does
You
not
can't
have
get that.
resurrection.
You can't get that yet.
I have...
You
I
can't.
have divine intervention, though.
Do you? I mean,
What if? What if?
You got a 10% chance.
you want to try that shit now?
Why not?
Let her know.
First divine intervention of the campaign.
But we need what we need from her. We will do this.
Well, I was getting there. You jumped again.
Sorry. Oh, no. I'm saying that
We're
that's
given. We have bargaining chips.
Yes, that's true.
Oh yeah, I haven't bargained yet. Let's see how well this goes.
Okay.
And so.
See if you can bargain better or worse.
Shut the fuck up.
Low bar.
So, you know how you kind of owe us because
You're alive.
To a great start.
hey, you're alive and kicking. Well, okay,
I only died because I came here to help you.
you did, and we appreciate you so much, and we're glad you're still around and kicking, and you're
So this is the second time.
Any whoosies. So we are trying to find a way to get him to get Dren the boat taken care of and out of here, so to safety. But in order to do that, we have to go talk to the other captain and see if they can take Skivens and Dilda off to safety. But in order to do that, we need you to watch the boat. Can you do that? In return, yeah, just for a few hours. And in return, we'll see if we can do something about the boat that we owe you.
I don't feel safe keeping it here. I want to take it to the Silent Coast.
Okay, that's fine. We just need you to watch the boat, and we'll try our best to get this up and running for you. But in order to do that, we have to go talk and take care of some things.
So, the kid's the boat.
Yes.
How do you sail boats?
He sails himself.
Well, you have to have hands in.
Obviously, you have to have your hands in.
Hands in what? You're not there.
We're all there.
Have to have the hands in what?
Go ahead.
There are holes
Okay,
in
so
the boat.
I didn't know if I should tell her or not.
The boat has holes in it?
There's holes in the head of the ship. And you
In the forecastle.
Sure, yes. And you stick your hands in, and he like wakes up, and then not touch him, he goes back to sleep.
So the boat does he
Pushes
do?
itself.
It does it sail itself or?
The boat is sentient.
Yeah.
You just
So I still tell it where to go, what to do.
You're holding the handles.
Interesting.
Don't get any ideas.
don't.
No, I mean a ship like that, extraordinary.
Because it wasn't made. What's the word I'm looking for?
Maybe they don't need to know that.
Ethically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This ship was not ethically sourced.
So you just want me to take it to the silent currents,
Keep it safe.
Yeah.
and the small one stays with it,
Yes.
Yeah.
and you will try to get me another boat.
Yes.
That's what we could do. We know a guy who can get us resources.
She looks at you for a moment, spits in her hand and extends it to you.
Nice.
When will you be back for it?
Well, I mean, it's nighttime, so like
A few hours.
Later
Say
in the
like
Later.
midday.
in the day, yeah.
I can watch it until then.
I'm gonna leave Al with them too.
Do you want to stay with them?
Al, you stay with Skippy.
I feel like one of us should stay with them, just in case.
Yeah, because she is still a pirate. I'm just asking because she's
And
here.
she's like, ooh, that's
I originally thought that
boat.
too, but I was like, well, no.
At that point, then why are we having her stay with?
It's a little
Does anybody want to do an insight check? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You remember you guys have things that you can roll for this shit. So who? I'll give a couple.
15 plus 7.
19.
Wow, 19 under.
It's 10 plus 9.
What's that?
19.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's 9 plus
22.
21?
22.
Even if it's
Um, she is certainly intrigued by the idea of a living boat. She is certainly tempted by the idea of a living boat. But you also get the feeling that she knows she does owe you.
And I come for her
You
neck,
look at
but she doesn't follow through.
Well, she knows she's already lost to you guys once.
Yeah.
I was.
What do you guys
And-
think? I can stay.
And
What do you-
respectfully, the thing that insta-killed her, we killed 2 of, so.
Yeah.
On multiple occasions.
So I don't think she's gonna fuck with our shit. Especially since I'm also leaving Al here.
And since we're talking about giving her something legitimately.
Yeah.
Sounds like, all right. Well, I will see you in a few hours then. She hops off the boat, or off the larger boat.
Mhm.
Says, "Come on there, little one." Gets into Dren. You can see him kind of showing her around, and Dren always goes backwards faster than any ship that you have ever seen. This thing is moving. As you continue to watch as the boat kind of sails out, all of a sudden you see the ship lights up. there is an intense ball of light that fires out of the front of the ship. And you hear, just kind of, as it sails off, Calixta going, "Oh, shit, yeah!"
The office is still behind us, right?
Yes.
I want to go. And...
Okay, so you're going to go look through the office? Anybody else going with?
I'll go with.
I'm using my goggles, so I'm using advantage.
Yes.
Oh wait, the illusion thing is still on it. Does that do anything, or?
It's one or the other.
Okay.
I can't even roll. It's a mode.
Oh, okay.
It's either in
It's either the advantage or
the see-through illusion mode.
Advantage.
So you're just kind of searching the office in general?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a sorcery.
I love how this has been such a consistent theme with perception for you. It's like even with advantage, this stuff.
I'm gonna be looking for anything that I feel like might be connected to the staff itself.
Okay.
Speaking of, I'm
Anything
still the one holding it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like anything
Cool.
like that.
But yeah, anything that I feel like could be related to that.
Okay.
Do you think an Arcana check would be the best thing here, or something?
You can certainly do both. You can certainly do both if you like.
Okay.
Just like looking through papers and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like an investigation check in general, and then I'm gonna do an Arcana check. Okay, so that's for the investigation check. That's 19 plus 3, so 22, and then anything off of that, apparently, or should I do the Arcana?
Do the Arcana.
On the Arcana.
Wow.
Okay.
Jinx it.
He's the one that was praying on my downfall.
So, as you look through, as you guys look through the office, you come.
Okay, I'm using my last sorcery point on that. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Ain't no way.
You really didn't have much. I really tried.
17 plus 7. That's better.
For the Arcana check?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm like, that's bullshit. On Arcana, the one thing I'm good at.
Sorcery points down! Sorcery points down!
I mean, I can do a perception check, y'all. Like,
I'm not in there yet.
They're doing investigation. When your perception is
To
passive,
see.
investigation is actively looking.
Okay.
So as you look around, what did you roll for the investigation?
22.
22. Okay. So, as you look around, you do notice, you had kind of seen the maps before, right? As you look closer, you do notice that there is a map with a shipping route, with the shipping lane into the Shadow Plains.
We might need this for later. So I'm gonna kind of like pick it up and like roll it carefully so that we still can like use it for later. Do you still have your bag of holding on you? Is there anything dangerous in there that might fuck up the map? Okay, I'm gonna put this map in your bag. Is there anything else that I find?
Give me. This is a pencil.
This is a pencil. Not a pencil. I like that gun.
Give you a piece of mind.
On a closer inspection, you do find that there is about 1,000 gold in the bottom of Andrew's
How the fuck can you get?
desk.
What the hell?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm gonna bug you. That's what's about to happen. You're about to get mugged.
I know. I ain't getting bugged. Shit.
Thanks.
Mug me, I use my version on you. You got it. It's over.
What if you just
Bug me, I use my curse bringer on you. You got it.
Thank you for that genuine frontier gibberish.
Not what I just heard. I just heard.
You said 1,000.
What did you do?
If you don't do
I
that,
like smacked myself right here.
if you don't do that.
That you broke it?
I think I did. Oh my god.
Anyway.
Gum launcher.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. I mean, other than that, it's a bunch of receipts. It's a bunch of office stuff.
We got a
Rich
map.
become richer.
Dinner. We found a map. I found a stick. It was a map to. We found a map to
Cheesy nuts.
to the Shadow Plains
Oh, okay.
or a shipping route.
Which is weird. Because
Why would they be shipping
shipping
stuff?
to the Shadow Point.
It's a way in. It basically shows a route to get into the Shadowlands.
So
So people have made it in.
and made it out.
Back out.
Well, they mentioned earlier that people do make it in. They
That's
never
right.
said that there was a way out. Like,
We'll just go back the way we came.
wasn't the like Shadowland field place thing like the whole reason why Serbidian was like dangerous in the first place? Right. So that's why people can't just go back out the way they came in.
I mean, you could. You just have to go through that.
Survive.
Yeah. Lock in.
cool. So can we just lock in?
I mean, I'm a
No.
pretty sneaky motherfucker, I must admit.
Okay, where was this confidence like 10 minutes ago when Skibbins was here? Like, is my point.
I literally haven't been through it.
That doesn't mean you're sneaky.
Close enough.
Where was this confidence 10 minutes ago when Skibbins was like,
Because
hey,
we're still
we're
not
not
gonna go in
confident.
that.
We're not
get
confident.
shut the fuck up.
He's going on a boat.
I know, but y'all were like questioning it, and I'm like, Skibbins
Well-
was like, hey,
The thing I
Well,
was
the thing
questioning
is,
was
if
the
it's
fact that
a-
there's a map.
Exactly. If there's a
On-
shipping route, then that means there is an in and an out. Like,
And that's what the map is a way in and a way
out.
everyone has a plan to get in and out places.
You were just saying.
I'm not saying it would work. I'm just saying this means that it exists.
But obviously, we're not going to use it yet
Because,
because it's not a good idea to. Yet.
yeah,
But we have it.
we have.
Later. Now then, I'm going to Villa.
I'm going to the corner.
Okay,
And I leave.
so you're headed to Dealda.
Yes.
Is anybody going with him to Dealda?
No.
Okay,
Oh, that's
Totally
right,
fine.
right.
you're headed to Corinth.
Yes.
Who is going with her to Corinth?
I am.
Okay.
We're going damage control with Featherwind and
Sea
what's her
breeze.
nuts.
Sea breeze.
What's her?
What's her nuts is crazy.
Well, so you guys are all headed to the same place. You're all headed to the Gulf.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Shit.
She.
I thought we were going to wherever.
Well, because they
her
don't
mom
know that
was.
they're back at the goal. They just.
Oh, true. So okay, so you're going to the same track.
Yeah.
But we're heading in the same direction.
Okay.
But after a moment, you're like, all right, see y'all, and y'all walk the same direction.
I can say goodbye and start walking down the road together. So, all right. Let's go with. We'll go with Melora and Moonbeam first. Then.
Anyways,
So you guys head back into town. Go through the. Walk through the silent current on your way. You find your way fairly easily to. I mean, you're on the coast, so I mean, you're literally just following the coastline.
Yeah.
Back into Kiel. You as you get you come up to the you come up to the wooden shoe.
breathe.
And kind of leaning over the side of the boat, the edge of the ship in the middle of the night, you see Jimbo. Just kind of standing there. He kind of looks over and is like, "What are you two doing back?"
Jimmy! Jimbo! Jimmeroonie! How you
Good. I thought y'all were off to somewhere else.
doing?
Did you want to go to the Roselands?
Not us per se.
However,
So you remember that sweet little angel boy that we had with us?
Yeah, short fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has a brother, right? And his brother
Is a boat.
is a boat.
Have you ever heard of Thomas the Tank Engine?
His what?
His brother is a boat.
Oh.
He is in boat. He is
hold
part
on.
boat. He has, because some really, really bad people did some really, really bad things and turned his brother boy into a boat. Now he's an angel boat. Right? Okay. correct.
Angel boat.
Correct. Yes.
Right.
Divine boat.
I know it sounds crazy, and I know I'm not the person for you to listen to, but I promise you that's what's happening.
Hang on. Hang on.
You have to take that all in for a second.
He kind of walks away, and you kind of hear him clomping down the steps. There's you kind of hear this. After a couple of minutes, Timothy comes back up, and Captain Corinth is dressed in like a long striped nightshirt. He's got like one of the kind of little he's got his glasses, but he's like, "Hey, hello there, little baby. Do you know something about the boat?
Yes.
A boat boy?
Yes.
How is the boat?
Okay, so some really bad people got a hold of him,
Bad people.
and they were after Skibbins and his brothers, kind of like the Aasimar, and turned him into a boat.
How did it turn him into a boat?
I have no idea, but he is part boat now.
Well,
So,
Using his powers.
well, yes, okay, so they used his powers, and then they bippy boppity booped him into a boat. Now he's a boat.
How did he boot him?
Because he's a magical being, and they somehow took his magic and was like, "Bloop, you're a boat." They're like,
Boot the boat.
yes.
Are we all here?
No.
No.
Okay.
What's just these two?
Just use
Crazy statement. You won't understand that for a few years, but it's fine.
Okay, so Bippity Boppity Boopity and boy the boat.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You understand him?
What did I need to do about it?
Okay, so you're off to the Roselands, correct?
Yes, we're going to need the body died.
Okay, great. Is it all possible if we have another Aasimar? So there's 3 Aasimars, two of them.
3 Aasimar.
3 Aasimars. One of them is the
And if I
boat.
have to do the therapy.
Good old captain. Anyway, so my brain's short
Yeah.
circuited. You got this.
Can we turn that into like a beat drop?
So we have 2 Aasimars. Well, 3, but one of them's
What was the boat?
boat. Yes.
Yes.
And the other one.
3 Aasimar, 2 people at a bar, and 1 boat at a bar.
Correct.
Okay.
And so the 2 people are on their way to the Roselands, and they need to go to the monastery for safety.
Monastery.
Yeah. for protection?
Bubo? See, Bubo.
Huh?
See, Bubo's a monastery.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, her.
Yes.
Yes.
And we were wondering if they could possibly get you on the queue.
I can't take a boat off my boat.
No.
My boat's not big enough for another boat.
No, that's the fun
Like
thing, is
I can
that
tow the boat.
the boat
The boat can
rows
tow you.
itself.
The boat does what?
The boat drives itself. It floats itself. It sails
It floats its own boat.
He's having way too much fun.
I love him so much. This is exactly how to get you going.
Yeah. So
Okay.
So does the crew? What does it mean?
it needs one person. Okay, so there's holes. Like, okay, when you get there,
The boat has holes.
the boat has holes where you.
It's a holy boat.
It's a holy boat.
Bro.
Essentially, yeah. Actually, but actually, so you put your hands in the thing and he wakes up and then you like teleport him and he goes.
It's a
What's he got over
speedboat.
there?
Yeah, when you're not touching him, he's asleep. When you.
This is
This is a very strange boat.
all of this is a clip.
I'm
Oh
animated.
god. The 1 hour mark.
You touch the boat and you put your hands in the hose.
Yes. He wakes
In a
up.
hose.
He wakes up. And when you're not touching him.
When you're not touching him,
He's asleep.
That doesn't sound right.
When you're touching him.
you can control him when you're touching him.
That sounds terrible. That sounds terrible.
Please tell me, Gil, what do you do when you're touching him?
We tried that.
You gotta stick your hand in his hole and touch him.
Oh!
I believe there's wooden rods in those holes too.
Did you touch him to control him so he can go to the That's what I would do before every show. I would bite my cheeks to keep him laughing.
So, I suppose I could always put Jimbo on it and have Jimbo sail it, but Jimbo's about ready for, his own boat at some point. And this would be a good chance for him to be a little captain on his own right. I'm a little big captain.
Yeah. And we just, if it's not too much trouble, could you possibly work with you? We're on our way to go get Dilda now. And,
Dilda.
Dilda, there's the other
Who's
Aasimar.
Dilda?
The other Aasimar. Remember I told you there's 3 of them?
Yes.
The other person one.
Oh, okay. Where does she fit into all this? Because you explained the brother part and the boat part, but you didn't explain the Dilda. How does the Dilda fit in?
It's a lot more plot.
Oh yeah, okay, so remember when we were here for something about, what was it?
Spices.
Yeah, the spices, we were here to for a ship or whatever.
Yes.
Yes.
With a little sort of gill and keel.
Yes.
Yes.
So turns out, one of the spices was another Aasimar named Dilda.
She's a spicy ass bar.
She is a spicy Aasimar.
Okay.
And
Hit you with the stick.
and the bad people that turned the brother into a boat was after her, and we've been
Ew.
protecting her.
So she was gonna be a boat?
Or something worse. There was a colossus, and one of them
A
was
Gladys.
yeah, from another.
That is not what the word is.
Colossus. You know, that's
Very
what I
big.
hear causes
It was very
heart
big.
attacks.
There were multiple,
Colossus.
but one of them didn't make it, and the other one was a colossus, and we accidentally murked them.
Ew. Then fail.
Shit.
The deal is okay.
The deal is okay. She's she's at our place of residence right now. We've been keeping her safe, keeping her protected, but she can't be here for very long. So we were hoping, because she was wanting to go to the Roselands anyway, and since you're going,
Yes, but I did make a rather hefty profit from the orange pit, so it's a little party but no, we can. I'll go ahead and take her on as passenger and take her to the monastery.
bless your sweetheart. Okay. Do I owe you for anything? Because like it's a day asking though, but like.
Oh well, there's a ship that Jimbo gets to sail.
He made his money on the fucking fish.
The biggest thing is just is the ship because we're rather heavily armed, so we can protect the ship.
He can
It's
protect himself.
armed.
He can't.
It's armed.
But
It's armed.
It's armed.
It's armed.
It has arms. The boy has arms.
In more ways than one.
Does it? How is it armed?
It has a weapon.
Arms.
What kind of a weapon?
Like a gun, sort of like
Gun.
a
Gun.
cannon.
Oh yeah.
Get it?
So the captain that is currently watching him while we're trying to get you to take everyone else to the Rosen, when they sailed off, it had a cannon or something like off.
Boo!
Exactly. It was big body boot.
Probably was radiant.
Cannons do that. Yeah.
We don't know where it is.
It was
It's kind of like
You lost the boat?
No. We know where the boat is.
You know where the boat is?
We didn't know where the cannon came from, but it came from the boat somewhere. So it is armed to some
We
extent.
just don't know how to control it. But I think Dren
We
does.
think it belongs to
Dred?
the
That's the
boy.
boat.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he can control
Well,
it.
figure it out then.
Yeah.
Okay. But we do sail with important time, so they will be here within the next 7-8 hours probably.
Okay, great. That shouldn't be a problem. Where did what's her face go? What's the
What was the name of the place?
it was like the
Silent Curve?
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Silent
she went
Current.
to the south current. So
Ew, the smugglers.
Err.
Yes.
You sure your buddy's okay?
She owes us big,
huge.
Jeez.
huge.
So
We kept her alive twice.
we kept her alive twice. We also murdered her
Wait.
once.
This isn't Lady Bog, is it? Because
No.
the guy. No, not Lady Bog?
Calixta. Her name is Calixta. She was a pirate that we kind of got the
Calixta?
legs of. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She was a very good boat builder herself before, she kind of, that one person, that wasn't smart.
Yeah.
She was this
But she
very bad boo.
she owes us big time because we brought her back twice.
Or back what?
Alive. Well, she did.
She's not there.
Well, okay.
You're pointing at Aaron.
We, as in Rel, brought her back twice, so now she kind of owes us.
Oh, the baby.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, just come over here by birth. Birthday good morning. Jimbo! Jimbo comes over. Captain? I got a boat for you. You're gonna be sailing the boat. Oh, you're in the boat. Is it a little boat? It's a big boat.
It's fast fun.
It's a fast boat, so it's not a big.
It's very fast. It's big. It's decent size.
Smaller
It's pretty
than
good.
his.
It's smaller than this one, but it's still pretty decent size. It is really fast.
Ooh, Jimbo, you get a fast boat. Be nice, Captain. Do I get to keep the boat?
No.
Sorry, it's
No.
Oh well.
practice for you.
It's
Well,
good to know.
Kinda.
experience it.
Because he's not aggressive.
It's not a regular boat.
It's not
He's
a
not a
regular
regular
boat.
boat. He doesn't
He's
do that
not
with
a
himself. You did not tell him where to go.
Home.
It sounds right.
Like,
It's automatic.
Yeah.
So, well, I suppose that just have it over here for you, and I will give it to where they need be, and it's to be no probable.
Bless your little sweetheart. You get some sleep in your cute little hat, and
You
we will
get 5
see you in the
boom.
morning.
Boom! Boom!
I've collected these actually.
Boom!
Several of the I've been collecting these the little balls all over the place. They're very nice. They keep a head warm.
They do. It is very chilly at nighttime on the water. Okay, well, we will be back in the morning with the other two, and we'll see you tomorrow.
So roll initiative.
He just didn't like that. You gotta
So as you wrap up, another case kind of pops up onto the deck. And huh?
Yeah.
But
Lots of fun with that.
yeah, kind of comes up. Rengar kind of looks over and is like, Laura, I see you're back. Have you decided to join us to the Roselands?
We're not all going. They're just going now.
Who are they?
The Aasimar are going to be joining you all.
So you won't be coming with us.
No.
So I will be leaving tomorrow. Going back to the Roselands. In the meantime, I do have a rather nice collection of battle axes that I have acquired from various places. If you would like to, stick around for a little bit and share some, I can share some tips
I was
on
wondering why this hasn't happened.
battle axe, maintenance. You are more than welcome to, inspect them, and you can kind of share some.
Inspect his battle axe.
I was like, you're going to, damn it!
Some,
Curious about those battle axes.
some information about how to properly maintain and sharpen them. If
Oh
you
my god,
like.
this is painful to watch. Do you want to hang out with him? Well, I go get the
I'll
rest
go
of
check
the-
out the battle axes.
You do the
I know she has to go back if she wants to.
Watch. Have fun.
You want to roll intimidation?
I have a 13 to eliminate.
Intimidate person in the party by a margin.
17.
Roll a 4.
See, it doesn't even matter if you roll bad. It's still
Yes, I will have her home by morning.
Oh my
So, you come down to his quarters. As you arrive, he's like, to be clear, when I said I had a collection of, battle axes, I do, but I'm on a boat, so I really only have 2 here. But
Let you get bamboozled.
Same.
we can take a look at both of them if you like, and I can tell you all about all of the others.
Take one for your time.
So he takes you down to his quarters. He has the battle axe that you've seen him with before. The other one that he has on there, he kind of takes it out. It's like, here, it's very sturdy. You can. There's a That's a nice battle axe. I like that battle axe. So he's like, and of course, we are, of course, welcome to discuss battle axes and, their maintenance and upkeep. If there's anything else that, you might be interested in discussing or
Like his
working on
Doing.
keeping up, we are more than welcome to explore that as well.
His battle axe.
I'm open to other forms of conversation.
Why should she keep it down?
At this point, let's roll a performance check.
But we all know where this is going.
And blackout.
That's
Crazy.
What did you roll?
What about 15? So.
Like, let me show you.
I mean,
Melora straps up.
So
I know how to work a battle
you are
axe.
on a very large ship, and tonight that ship is rocking. Oh no! And on that note, we will take our break.
Across the hazy moon, through the ocean vast, the ships are closing in, mist will turn to dust. Beyond the murky cloud, the story will unfold. The dragon loved the horizon, history untold. Almighty gods of war, give us fame and glory. We shall be victorious, all will know our story. They came from frozen plains, waltzing through the storm. The shadows of the north, the name will numb the foes. Beyond the distant land, the legend will be told. The dragons of the horizon, history unfolds. Almighty gods of war, give us fame and glory. We shall be victorious, all will know our story. Almighty gods of war, give us fame and glory. We shall be victorious, all will know our story. the boundless sky, the voyage carries on. The dragons of the north, history and told.
about?
My bender.
How?
What? What do you mean how?
He just walked in and immediately starts dying.
I know, because I know what she's talking about.
My bender.
I live with this every day, y'all.
Why is that a bad thing?
You didn't say it was.
Exactly.
All right.
Oh my god.
So, leaving Melora and Rengar behind, and the boat that they are in the process of actively sinking, we will resume with Rel, Sidal, and Cirrus headed back to the Gulf. So, headed back to the Gulf. It is middle of the night. You arrive, and the door is locked.
What the heck? Oops.
Can I use? Can I use Misty Step on it?
Just
I can
kick
also
the door.
teleport. Technically.
I'm there, right?
You are there.
Take the lock.
Right.
Yeah. I completely forgot.
Us magical witches over here, like, teleport!
Teleport in.
I'm just gonna roll.
Set the door on fire.
Am I able to roll this at advantage? Am I able to roll this at advantage? What am I adding to this? Never mind. I succeed.
Just roll.
That's an ass 20.
I thought he was gonna say never mind.
Yeah, so this is a pretty darn simple lock. You're quickly able to,
He was like-
yeah, you're basically, yeah, that's basically, you're kind of like,
Yeah.
and get it.
Yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna head upstairs to the door with the door where Dilda is at. There's nothing off and the thing would have gone off at this point. So,
Yeah.
So open the door.
So I'll hear. As you open the door,
I'm like right behind him.
That's what he said.
I've been done trying to hold you. Like, I'm just.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Why?
You got slammed in the face with a staff.
What the heck?
And then Dilda's like, oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna just take that, honestly.
No, good job. Good job.
It was quiet. You kind of just opened. Do
Yeah.
you knock? Like,
No.
okay, that's probably why.
On you.
What are you doing?
Checking on you.
Knock!
Fair.
No, this is just like the time you were invisible in the room.
Yeah.
It's okay, I know her. So why are you invisible?
You have a thing for trying to sneak into women's rooms?
No!
Honestly, wait a second.
No!
There's a trend.
No!
Watch yourself around this guy. He's a little pervert right here.
What are you doing?
Again, checking on you. We were just
What is he doing?
Help.
I believe there's a clear passage for you back to the Roselands and the monastery.
that.
Oh.
Oh.
And you'll be leaving pretty early in the morning.
Well, I don't exactly have anything to pack.
And Skivens will be going with you, as well as we found his brother Dren.
Oh, is he okay?
He's a ship.
No.
What?
He's a boat.
He got turned into a boat.
It's a boat.
What?
He's a boat.
But just you'll see.
You'll
It's
yeah.
easier just like you'll see. Yeah.
We will be over the next, hopefully not too terribly long. We'll be y'all are gonna go back to the Roselands where hopefully y'all will be safe, and we'll be working on finding a way to undo his votification.
Right. So the boat is coming with us.
Yes, it can sail.
So it's a functional boat.
It's a sentient.
Sentient. As long as someone is interacting with it, it goes really fast.
I suppose then that's
I said interacting instead of put your hands in its holes and grab its staffs. Not staffs, whatever you said.
You have to get your hands in this hole. He's like 16, right?
And if you let go of it, he goes to sleep. But as long as you're holding him,
As long as you're touching him.
he's awake.
I suppose then that at what point do we need to arrive, and how are we getting there?
Arriving at the Roselands, or
No, at wherever it is that we're going to get to the Roselands.
We know a captain.
Yeah.
We're going straight to the Roselands anyways.
Yes, and his second in command will be the one piloting the sentient boat.
We'll also be accompanied by other people from the Roselands.
Yes.
Givens.
No.
No, there's a couple of officials from the Roselands who we trust.
Oh.
Rengar and
Jameson.
thank you.
Will, yes, they are officials.
Oh, I'm familiar with the name of Rengar.
Yes. So Rengar will be there.
I'm going to.
So y'all should be in very good hands. You should be able to get you back to the monastery pretty safely. And
When do we go?
this morning with Windtide.
And what ship?
Oh shoot.
What's the name?
I scratched my tattoo. I'm not supposed to. It's itchy.
What is the name of orange ship?
I forgot it.
For war. You have it?
I don't think so.
Do you still have aqua?
We have forgotten the wooden shoe, y'all.
The wooden shoe!
Thank you.
You'll be heading out on the wooden shoe and the Dren.
It says every tattoo artist.
That's his name.
I used A and D. Wait a minute. I don't know where my A and D.
If you want to rummage through my bathroom, I'm pretty sure it's in there.
By the way, she actually got Moonbeam tattooed on her.
I did. I
Yes.
did it. Drawn by her and I love her so much. I love her so much.
So at some point we will definitely have to show you the Moonbeam tattoo.
We will probably post it on socials.
Honestly, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I have half of them done.
General at some point.
At some point.
I'll check it.
Okay,
Alright. So she's like, oh, wake me when we're ready to go.
Weren't you at a whole trip before? Ow, by the way. Like, I get it.
That was funny.
Oh yeah, by the way, ow.
Can you whack him again?
Don't like
Please.
me again.
Okay.
Thank you for the quarterstaff, by the way.
I see you're enjoying it.
Not next time.
Got it.
Do more of that more often.
Shut up.
Especially when it's women first.
Alright.
Okay, that's my coincidence, I swear.
It's weird that it happened twice though.
Coincidences!
Uh-huh.
Same.
So what are we up to next?
Okay.
The dead goal?
I'll just go with this.
Or not dead goal, sorry. The
Sound clear?
nightmare.
Wait, no. What about Seabreeze?
I needed damage
Yeah.
control.
Oh yeah,
I'll
we need to
go
go
with
damage
the
Damage
control.
control.
Yeah, well, all three of us are grouped, so we're just gonna go help with damage
control.
roll on other one did Seabreeze.
Is this all happening at the same time, or can I meet up with someone, or am I just kind of wandering at this point?
No, this is simultaneous.
Okay.
Yeah, this is simultaneous.
Lord.
So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys do it.
Better up than it. What do you say?
Give me a perception. Yes.
That's 13.
13. All right.
Not
We
too.
do not.
no,
Do
we
we
don't.
not? No.
We don't.
You don't notice anything?
Okay. Well, what the highest perception?
Is it because he has dark vision?
Oh. I also have dark vision.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Did you also get whacked?
As you start to walk out, you get hit over the head. As Seabreeze comes out swinging.
In front of me?
Huh? No, she's coming from behind you.
Loser.
And then she kind of looks around and she's like, why is the door open?
Ask him.
It was just open.
That's a fucking lie.
Roll deception.
He's a liar.
Nat 20?
Oh!
So she's like, God, I got mother, but she was drunk off her ass.
Did she
Oh,
tell
so that's-
anybody anything?
I don't think so. She
Okay.
was just, well, rather sloshed, actually.
Zozzled, even?
Huh?
Zozzled?
Oh, terribly.
Zoink.
And I brought her back home, and she's, well, she's not very functional right now, honestly. But I could have sworn I locked it after we left, but it happened. And trying to deal with her and her condition. Did you find the boy's brother?
Yes.
Is he here? Are you bringing him here?
No.
He's kind of seabound.
Seabound.
Kind of got turned into a boat.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's alive.
well, that's awkward.
How many times do we have jump? Jesus
At
Christ.
least one more.
What is your plan now?
Well, they're gonna sail out to the Roselands, back to where Dilda lives,
Uh-huh.
and we're probably gonna take the next step to get to item and so on.
You back up with the scene and take the next step in this journey.
Alright. Well, if there's anything we can do, let me know. And, I suppose, be careful with the family.
You too.
I have to touch it first.
Alright, so, what are we doing here? What are we doing?
Utu.
What's everybody doing now?
I guess I'm going to the silent current while the Lord's busy.
I'm busy.
Head to Silent Current.
I'm going to probably stay at the
Goal.
to make sure, just to watch over Dilda for the night. Outside of the room, I swear to God, I'm not.
Okay.
And probably one of the other rooms.
I guess I should probably sleep.
Yeah.
I guess I'll
probably-
go back to the girls.
I might see if I can't
Slumber.
stick in. I can't sleep.
Are you sticking it in?
Trance.
Yeah, I've probably been trance.
Okay.
Rest.
I'm gonna trance.
I'm gonna trance.
Well, so
Oh,
I'll set up
girls.
camp at the.
So you're gonna make sure deal this to the wooden shoe on time. Yes. We're heading to the silent current to get Dren and Skivens to the wooden shoe. Okay.
I guess over the silent current, just because they don't know like timing and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll just meet everyone at the silent current.
Okay. Alright. So, all four of you are headed to the Silent Current then.
I'm
Yeah.
sleeping.
You're saying there the three of you are headed to Silent Current. Got it.
Yeah, he's making sure deal to get to the wooden shoe on time.
Yeah,
We're
we need
making
to
sure
take
Skivens and Dren
Long rest.
Huh?
We need to take a long rest.
eventually.
And
Uh,
We're not getting one tonight.
I am.
Because we gotta get the fuckers to the wooden shoe.
Fair enough.
Well, Dren is fast. If we ride Dren back to the.
We can sleep on the way.
Yeah.
So they can take a nap.
That will give you a short rest at best.
I'll fucking take it.
And I'll set up the hut when we get
I
back.
need you to know if I was much lower, that little hit you did might have put. I was at 19
You
and
die by sea breeze bonking you over the head with a broom.
That was a quarter of my remaining hit points, sir.
I was fine with mine. I have like 69.
You leave.
No, I'm about to get a short rest, so I'll go for it.
I'm also about to get a short rest.
Alright.
If I die, I die.
Something does exactly 19.
I'm down to 14 now.
Exactly 14 damage. Just
If he dies, I revive him.
Yeah.
And that's a waste of resources.
That's crazy.
No, just let me die.
Yeah, at that point,
I like that plan.
because then he's just gonna make a more
The
broken
two of you
character.
arrive back at the Silent Current. Actually, you would get back first. So you get back. The Dren boat is already there, and has clearly been there for a while. Skimmins
Gotta go fast.
is if you kind of look up, Calixta still has her hand on the handle, but she's kind of sitting down on the deck with her hand up there.
Aww.
And she's talking to Skimmins and Dren simultaneously. And it seems like she's kind of telling them some kind of a story about some of her piratical adventures.
That's kind of adorable.
That's adorable. Hey, I'm back. Okay, so I talked to Captain Court, and he said he's leaving at first tide or early tide or something about the tide, and
That'll be in about 7 hours then.
yeah. And he is good to take everybody. He's gonna have his. Is it Jimbo?
Jimbo.
Yeah. Jimbo. Jimbo is gonna drive Dren, and everyone else is gonna kind of keep on guard and watch him. So they're gonna take his boat and Dren to kind of like guard.
Corin
Yes.
tried to take the ship on once. It didn't go well for me, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose then that I will. Do you need me at this point?
Just to get him back to the wooden shoe, and then we'll work
I
on.
would prefer not to go straight to the port myself. I'm, well, pirate, and
Oh, yeah. You wanna disguise it? I can make you look pretty.
Can you?
I'm already gorgeous.
It's
You
fine.
have to
Don't get me wrong.
Type shit.
Listen.
No! Put it in your pants!
He's recognizable gorgeous.
You're gorgeous, stunning. Don't get me wrong. But like for like safety measures.
I'd rather not go into town.
It's fair.
I'm rather recognizable even with disguise.
disguise, okay.
There's not many women my height.
I can fix that too. Do you want to be taller or shorter, my love?
What?
Do you want to be taller or shorter, my love?
Well, if we're trying to disguise me, then shorter would make sense.
Okay, you're not momentum for baby. I'm gonna cast reduce, and I'm gonna make it smaller, short.
Alright.
So,
Curious?
so yeah, I cast reduce and I make it small. I don't know what the small range is. I just know I can get as big as 5'6".
So, essentially, you take her down to the size of a small creature. So, yeah, so she is essentially reduced roughly down to the size of a large gnome. And she's kind of looking around.
Oh my god, you're adorable.
Well, this is odd.
Oh, trust me, you'll get used to it. It's actually
Get
kind of
used
fun
to
down
it.
here. I'm only 3 feet tall, my love. Like,
Right. Is this permanent?
no.
Oh.
Well,
You concentrate.
yeah, no, it's not perfect. Well,
How long does this last?
yeah. Okay. Just until we get you into the city, and then we'll get you safe somewhere. For a minute.
It's gonna take a lot longer than a minute to.
Well, then I'll do it again.
How long does this last?
Hold on, I'm looking at it.
In larger
A minute.
In larger deuce last
A minute.
It's 1 minute.
Okay. Well,
Definitely
Just do it.
yeah, I'll just do it again.
She's gonna go into a long rest anyways, so.
Well, don't do it immediately after this one's done because it's 7 hours until we have to sail it.
Wait, can't I turn you into a gerbil?
Wait a
A gerbil.
Or like a not a person? What was that one?
Don't I need to be a person to sail the boat?
It's polymorph, and it doesn't have to be a gerbil. It can be anything. You can polymorph her into anything.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
You don't have another cast of polymorph.
What do you mean? I can't do it at third level?
You used all your spell slots.
Polymorph is not a 3rd level spell, is it?
Oh. Damn it. What if I cast it at third? Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I'm pretty sure that's a 4th or 5th level spell. I don't think you have those left.
Well, you do have 4th level.
She might. I think I can use them.
He used all of them. I don't have third level spells.
Cheers!
So that disguise.
I do have a disguise. Okay, worst comes to worst, we do a disguise kit. I don't know, throw a wig on you, call it.
Yeah, you have like 5-6 hours to work a disguise kit. That's at least worth a few good rolls, right?
Yeah, you're good. Okay,
Yeah, right?
Again, I'm more concerned about the fact that I'm the tallest woman there in general.
How tall is she?
She's 6'3".
Tall ass.
Hot.
Yes, very hot.
And pirate, and
I'm gonna say
You just put everything into the.
Hmm?
She's taller than you,
Yeah.
but not taller than Laura.
That's true.
Nobody.
If Melora's gonna be there,
Oh yeah.
I'll help her for one of them.
So
you can just like double my height and make me her height.
anyways,
And then
so
there's more tall people. We double Melora's height and just throw everyone way the fuck off.
Are we here at this point?
Huh?
Are we
She's-
here?
She would be huge.
you would arrive at about this point, yeah.
Okay. Have I heard any other comments?
No.
Okay.
so
What?
Mellow.
hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Well, I mean, it's pretty easy to sail. It's kind of just these directions.
Yeah.
That's true. One of us could probably just.
What? Oh, so Corinth agreed to take in everybody. We
Okay.
he's leaving at first tide, early tide, something about the tide. And he yeah, so we're gonna meet him back at the wooden shoe, and we're just kind of fixing right.
Okay.
She didn't want to go at first because of her size. I made her small, or normal size, I guess.
I wouldn't say small.
Small, yeah. She's
Normal for you, maybe.
yeah. I'm 2'9", so I'm very small. It's fine. But anyway, I am small. I'm going to wear. Anyway, so yeah. I did an oopsie though. She's gonna be small for like another
few seconds.
Oh, hello. And we're
Okay.
back to that. Yeah. So.
It's a little too soon.
Could one of us sail the ship?
Yeah, I feel like that's not gonna be hard.
Yeah. We could just have you sit down or something.
She could just stay here if she wants.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to come.
I don't see a purpose of me joining you at this point.
Okay, but we are going to work on getting you a boat, and it's our end of the deal, and we do appreciate you being here. I didn't realize they were going to be. So, yeah.
Alright, so she starts walking off. Now, you were going to doing your divine intervention. Are you going to try to go back to Hard Rock Cove and do that before?
Oh, are you actually?
Should I try?
What are we
Do it
even
for
doing
shits and
with
giggles.
it?
I'm gonna do it for shits and giggles.
What are we
Why not?
trying to do with your divine
What are we
intervention?
divine intervention?
Bring the big boat back.
Bring the
Oh, bring the big boat. Oh, so we're not divine interventioning to just put a spotlight on us.
No.
That's like when we come back.
So yeah, it would be
and,
about
like,
a 45
stronger.
minute walk back to Hard Rock Cove.
Okay.
So you would still be able to get a long rest in if you went all the way one way, all the way the other, and took the remaining time. You could get your long rest in.
Does Calixto want to come with me? Can you her boat? Okay.
You could ask her.
Hey, Calixto.
Wait. Would it be her boat if that person's alive?
Because there's still a person inside of it.
That's true. Never mind. Hey, never mind.
Maybe. Buddy.
Actually, that's a little bit of metagaming at this point, y'all.
Oh, yeah. You learn.
Explain the situation,
Like a hey girl.
and maybe see what the we could try to revive, and
Or just take them with you, whatever happens. is
maybe
You already
maybe
got-
she likes
You already
the
got her
option.
attention.
Protection.
Use some
Yeah.
You already got
like
her
a hey
attention.
girl.
What charm? Every time I've tried. Other than
It's
Filiazo.
It's like a 14. It's like a +2.
Go for it.
Good try.
Just, well, I guess protection. I don't know what I would need protection for, but yeah. Hey, I'm gonna go try something with this other boat. Do you want to come with me for protection? Because I don't trust that area at all.
Very well.
Okay.
What are we going to be trying with the other boat?
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna see what I can do.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so you head back down towards Hard Rock Cove. Clixa is kind of whistling aimlessly as she goes along.
Okay.
She's like, so what exactly do you think you're going to do with this boat?
I have a new spell I've been wanting to try, and I'll see if I can help out this Aasimar that was previously done wrong, real bad.
Interesting.
I can figure out the words.
Done wrong, real bad.
Real bad.
That sounds like an old Taylor Swift song. The Aasimar that was done wrong.
Real bad.
Real bad.
Actually, done wrong. Real
Real
bad.
bad. Right, it's done wrong real bad?
Honestly, that could be a name.
That's your new character, it's done wrong real bad?
I
Alright,
don't know.
so
Well, we figured out that maybe we can turn Dren back, and maybe if my plan works, it's a very big shot in the dark, maybe we can turn her back. Her? Right? It.
For now, because we don't know the race.
That's true.
Gender.
Gender. It back.
They, them.
Yeah.
Them.
Them.
Because it just outlandish.
Yeah. Some people prefer that.
That's still crazy though. I would have to wait.
That's
for
fair.
them to- Yeah.
Them back.
So,
We got this. Oh, really bad.
Hey.
Dude, got this.
I'll use the one that you gave me.
Whoa.
so
Oh, did you roll it? Don't you roll
That wasn't a
percentile
roll.
die?
Yeah, no, I didn't actually roll it.
I was about to say, I'm like,
How does the thing work?
is it percent?
It's
It's a
percentile.
percentile.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
percentile.
how exactly?
So the way that this works is you roll a percentile die. If the number you roll is equal to or lower than your cleric level, your deity intervenes.
Equal to or lower. Okay.
Your cleric level is 10.
Yeah.
We got it wrong.
You gotta roll.
A 0, and then so you're on your tens column. You have to roll a 0 and then anything, or a 1 and a 0. So where's your percentile?
It's right.
So right. So there's that one. And that one.
Okay.
So you need double 0 on something, or
Who's the new ones?
so you arrive back at Hard Rock Cove. You see the boat still sitting there.
And I can cast it as many times as I want, technically, right?
I think
Isn't it
it's once
per
a,
long rest?
I can use it successfully once per long rest.
once per week.
Once
If
per
your
week.
if your deity intervenes, you can't use it again for 7 days.
Yes.
Week.
If not, you can use it again after you finish a long rest.
Oh,
Trans.
after a long rest.
Right. But again, your long rest is 4 hours.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to,
You could try.
you could do your long rest
There.
there and try one more time.
Okay.
That's not very cool.
Okay.
What?
Are we there yet?
Why don't you shake my
So
hands?
yeah, you do arrive back at Hard Rock Cove. The boat is still
Oh,
there. You see it's the twisted features with wings. The figure is half rotated, arms kind of wildly in place, and they laugh at that.
Yeah. Sorry. No, I'm fucked up. No, I'm not that.
Did the shark out one?
So you're attempting to. So what exactly are you
Yeah, I was gonna say,
asking?
be specific.
That's-
What exactly are you asking Saloon to do?
Revive the Aasimar in the boat.
And remove
And
him.
make sure, well,
Drop.
That kind of seems like a 2-parter.
yeah.
What was it? What was it?
Revive to the, and make sure that they're at the point of where Dren is. Because if they come back and they're like the Aasimar that was in the Colossus,
Mhm.
yeah.
Revive means.
Okay. First attempt at a divine intervention, yo. Nope, that is a 47.
Darn it.
Damn it! Again!
Yeah, advantage!
Not until after a long
Advantage
rest.
for divine intervention.
Well,
I
So,
don't know.
huh?
He was like, advantage. I'm like, how the fuck you get advantage for divine intervention?
yeah.
So you appeal out to Saloon for her to intervene in this situation, for her to come down and assist this Aasimar trapped and in this boat. And nothing. Just silence. Coaster kind of looks around.
I look like
Are
a
we doing
racist.
anything? Is anything happening?
Well, I was going to try to make something happen, but it didn't work. And I will have to rest before I can do it again.
Sleep.
How long do you need to rest for?
Couple hours?
Alright, well, I guess we'll just bunk down here.
Talking about.
Okay.
She kind of hops up on the boat, leans her back kind of against one of the sides of the boat, tips her head down, crosses her legs, and she's out in about 45 seconds.
Okay. I guess I will go into the
Okay.
meditate.
Just starts floating.
Alright, y'all.
Sleeping.
So you're asleep?
Sleep.
Okay.
So Do you want to crash here, or do we want to take the boat back to? Wouldn't you? I don't know. Just meet up with you later.
Sleep on the boat, and then we
Sleep
go
on
to
the
the
boat.
wooden. Was that supposed to be a reference to something?
No.
Well, remember, you've only got a few hours until you're supposed to be there.
We'll get at least a few hours of rest, and then take Dren to the wooden shoe, meet them up there.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna roll my hit die on that. I'm sick of being at this low of health.
Yeah.
What do you have?
You have 14 HP.
14.
What's your max?
96.
Yeah.
Mm.
Not playing.
What's Calixto's?
Oh,
I'm just rolling all of them.
okay.
What's the name?
Oh shit! That's good. That's not.
That's good. That's
Okay, that's 47. 47. Can I get to that?
no.
Sir, you're also taking a short rest. You can do the same
I'm
thing.
taking a long.
He doesn't, because he doesn't have to get a boat there, because he's back at the Gulf.
I did it.
He was like, while y'all do that, I'm going to bed.
Yeah. Out of like all of my major spell slots and out of all sorcery points, I'm like half my health. Luckily, I didn't use my curse. Hexblade curse.
You trying to get that divine intervention to work?
I'm trying to make sure it does work. It's like almost.
We're going to Blacktail.
Blacktail.
99!
Alright,
All my spells left back.
so y'all are short resting, you're long resting,
Yes, sir.
you are trancing, you are bound chicka bow wow. After which, long rest.
How does she get a long rest?
Because again, she's not having to sail a boat in the middle of the night.
I'm literally just chilling.
And she's
You're like,
just
anyway.
in a trance.
Anyway,
And she only needs 4 hours.
How long is it going to take to get the boat to the wooden shoe?
It's gonna take probably half hour, 45 minutes. I mean, it will
So
definitely.
the extra 30 minutes is what's making the difference between the
It's interrupting because you're not.
Well, they're meeting us there, aren't they?
Nobody ever said anything about meeting you there.
Oh, it's tricky. Welcome here with
He
Dylan.
has to meet us there.
You have
You're
to
waking up Dilda.
Yep.
So if you get some rest on the other side,
Yeah.
then we can convert it to a long.
Yeah.
All right. So you get a few hours of sleep. Definitely enough for a short rest. Not quite enough for a long rest. When you awake, who's going to be guiding Dren?
I guess I will.
Okay. You put your hands in the holes. The handles start glowing. And
Yeah, dog.
Dren's like, oh, hello.
Good morning.
So what are we doing now?
We're heading to the wooden shoe So, we can get you to safety. We have a really good friend of ours who's taking you, your brother, and the other Aasimar to the Roselands.
Right. Yeah, Skimmins was kind of explaining that to me. So we're going there now?
Yes.
Alright. Where are we going?
We're gonna go to the wooden shoe.
Right, but where am I going?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Do we need? Is it on the map?
Does she have to roll a something?
Where?
The two people who have never
Oh shit, you're right. We're gonna make a left and hope for the best here. I don't know.
We remember the general directions.
General directions. So yeah, you're trying to follow the coast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll survival for me.
That's
Can I help?
Yeah, you can help.
I remember it's like roughly this way. What's your plus to survival?
1.
Let me navigate him actually, and you help me. I have a +5.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
No, you said dice down.
Dang it.
That was not an intentional roll.
Dang it.
Jeff!
Okay, so
Imagine he also gets
this is going to be for your steering as you take over. So you kind of grab the handle and be like, here, let me
Yeah. 16.
16. Okay. So, as you grab hold of the handles and take Dren out, it's almost like you've grown a second body. You are literally kind of, you feel this. You feel the current. You feel the tide. It's kind of a surreal feeling. You don't see anything differently, but you can see everything that the boat senses, you sense. When you start to feel some rocks underwater, it's like you can feel it's almost as if it was up against your skin, and you move around them. You get back to the wooden shoe without too much of a problem, and just slide into dock.
Pretty nice, Sam.
Question? Why
Yes.
did I have to explain what I was doing and you just kind of told him what he was doing?
You roll.
That's what this survival.
That's what the survival
Okay.
roll was.
And I did that. I could have taken it to chance and he kind of just took over.
So, you were talking about,
I've got a much better plus to survival.
Okay, but he's not been on the boat either. And you said, "What are we doing?" And you said, "Roll for survival." And I'm like, "Okay." And he was like, "No, let me do it." And I'm like, "Okay, whatever, it's fine. It's fine."
So you slide in. You see Jimbo kind of looking over the edge of the boat. Well, that's an interesting ship.
Dren.
Dren.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Permission to come aboard?
Permission granted, I guess.
Yeah.
He kind of jumps over, looks around.
Hold on, Hannah. Here,
What?
come hold the handles so you can kind of see what's going on.
He kind of looks hesitant.
How you steer?
Hold the handles. And you kind of hear, again, Dren's voice. So, who's this? And he kind of lets go. He's like, what the hell was that?
Put your hands back on. Put your hands back on. Now, put them on.
So remember when I told you that he is a boy? He's a boy in a boat.
Yeah,
That's the boy.
okay. Hello? Boy. And Dren's like, hello? Big man.
And,
I guess I'm going to be piloting, you? Like, yeah, so where are we going? He's like, the monastery, I understand, wow, this is weird. can kind of feel everything down there, can't you? It's like, yeah.
What do you mean by that?
And everything, I guess, as far as the currents, the tides, it's like, this is amazing. It's like I'm part of the sea itself. This is. Wait. And you can. Oh. Fire. Wow, that's a lot of damage you can do. And Dren's like, yeah, it's just, I guess, part of the package that came with the ship. We're gonna have a good time sailing together, friend. So
You have to hold on for him to stay awake.
all right.
You let go of the business.
Right. We're going to need at least a couple other people then, because I can't be sailing 24/7.
Well, Gilda and Skivens should be here momentarily.
Am I good to wake up and get her over there?
Yeah, I mean, you're probably good at this point,
Yeah.
but they're not there yet. You guys, of course, wanted to kind of make sure the boat got there on time.
Yeah.
So,
We definitely probably would have been like running over there just to make sure we didn't like miss out.
all right. So, what do you think?
Hey y'all. Phil's here.
Hi, Sandwich.
Wait, hi.
For a second I thought we were late.
No, you're just fine.
Got it. Okay. Let's go.
At this point, Captain Corinth kind of comes over. He's dressed in a very bright red coat. He has what looks to be, it's very similar to a top hat, except it's square.
So it's like
No, it's
like,
square.
It's a top hat, but
Square.
yeah.
And he kind of looks over and he's like, oh, is that the boy boat?
That's the boy boat.
Boy boat, oh. Jimbo, how's the boat? It's like, well, Captain, it's rather unusual. You get a kind
Talking
of
about me like I'm not right here.
unusual sensation of the ocean itself. It's like being part of the ocean. Like, ooh, well, that sounds interesting. You said to have people touching the boat in order for it to work.
Yeah.
You need to touch the boat.
You
Yes.
have to touch the boat. You have to.
crazy statement.
You have to put your hands in the hole.
Put your hands in the hose.
That works.
Put your hands in the hole.
Put your hand in the hose.
Touch him.
And touch it with your hand in the hose.
Yes.
Okay.
Touch him and the hose.
And I'm so sorry about them.
Speaking of which, your friend stayed here last night.
Lamar?
Did
Get you some!
the
Don't leave hanging.
speaking of the touching and the hands and the hose, she's still down below, and I don't want to wake her up.
Oh, that's why, because she wasn't there.
I'll just sleep. I'm sorry.
We thought there was a hurricane coming in.
Valid.
Clear skies.
I
And he
mean,
looks up like,
there might have been, just not one you're used to.
Rengar
Rengar!
is vocal.
Oh!
Very vocal.
Corinth, I am so sorry about that.
Look, we could have sold tickets, okay? But I.
What can I say? There's a reason she's my bestie.
This is
So
good to you.
sad that
So, if you would be okay to come get her, because I don't want to.
Valid.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because we do have to say with the tide here in a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll go on his boat. That's how you do it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Another boat.
You are both still unconscious, worn out.
The bed is not in one piece.
It's broken into millions of pieces.
Right.
No, it's broken. It's broken.
I'm like slowly opening the door.
Give me perception.
Oh Lord. I'm
She knows the tiny fairy coming through. Oh no!
Nat 20 and Nat 1.
So you come in the door. Melora is the bed is broken. It is on the floor. There is no sheet over either one of them. Rhaegar is draped half across her. There is morning wood involved. And they are just snoring loudly.
Listen, right on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, bestie. Hey, bestie. Hey, bestie.
I need to know what appendage of his did you just move?
I moved his arm because he was kind of. I'm like.
You
tried to move his arm.
I'm trying to move.
That would have to be a strength check.
As you attempt to move his arm, he just kind of. Go ahead. Yeah.
Two.
Okay.
Not even that.
The arm is literally the size of
It's
her.
not moving. I know.
So is the wood.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh
As in his sleep, you go. And knocks you into the wall. Melora, at this point, you kind of hear this thud. And you are kind of slowly coming into consciousness. Moving, you are sitting on the ground at this point.
See what he gets. Are you alright? Your man is a demon.
Rhaegar is like, I'm terribly sorry. Here, let me get you a.
Sir?
Perfectly.
Bow!
I've got a robe around here somewhere. He starts wandering around looking for a robe. Eventually, he doesn't find one. But he does manage to find his belt skirt and kind of pull that on awkwardly. I guess. Does she have to go?
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Well, thank you for. Nope.
No, just keep going. It's fine.
Thank you for inspecting and checking out my battle axes with me. I will pay for the bed. That was my fault. And if you ever get to the Roselands, come see me. They know me. I'm known. And
Stammering loaf of potatoes got your clothes on the floor. How the hell?
I'll see,
Intimidation.
I'll see you soon. Hopefully.
Definitely.
Definitely. Yes. Right then. And he kind of leans over and awkwardly kisses you.
This is touching it all. I'm tired. And I just got thrown into a wall. Can we go?
Okay.
Okay.
So, you come back up on deck. Corinth is like, oh, hello, Miss Laura. Glad to see that you
Are still
had a good evening and enjoyed the hospitality of the Wooden Shoe.
hospitable.
Very hospitable. We try to be hospitable. So, we do need to be making final preparations to sail. So, I'll be sending over a couple more to the other boat, the boy boat. And he kind of gestures to a couple of crewmen, and they hop over onto Dren. So, if you ever need any assistance, again, or safe passage, we are more than happy to help. We can always be reached through our contacts here at Shipwright. You know the folks at the Guild of Kiel, we work with them often. So, feel free to talk to them if they can get in touch with me if needed.
Appreciate you. Thank you,
My pleasure.
sir. You have been fantastic. Thanks again for the hat. It's a really cool hat.
It's a beautiful hat.
It's amazing.
And thank you for the song.
Of course, of course.
It's lovely.
It was lovely. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna
Oh
get
yeah, I get
going.
that on the ship. I don't know if I did that already.
Dildos on the ship. Where's Skibbins? Skibbins is already stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
he jumped on real quick.
He was there the whole time.
Yeah.
So, Skibbins kind of comes over to the party. He's like, well, I guess I'm off to the Roselands.
It's great for the most part.
I really appreciate everything you've done for me.
I don't get to sing about Skibbins!
And you're the only one to.
So, I guess. Dun, 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 dun.
Finally works. There's a spotlight running.
It just turns nighttime all of a sudden.
It's like, can you say goodbye, Miss Rel, for me? I appreciate everything very much. I'm helping find Dren, and
We'll see you again.
This
Hey, if you
isn't.
learn any more magic, let me know.
I appreciate that very much.
We'll be
Thank
back
you.
as soon as possible.
This isn't goodbye. It's just see you later, and hopefully things will be better when we get back together. Okay?
Right, because my brother's still, he's still a boat.
Yes.
Oh, man, I promise.
We will have him out there as soon as possible to make sure we're ready for it before we do. To make sure this all goes well, and he does get to be.
He'll become a real boy again.
Oh my god!
No! My Shayla!
So
Stop it!
he kind of walks around, giving each one of you a hug in turn. And
Because I'm extra as fuck, I'm gonna like pick him up and kind of do a twirly and then.
I'm gonna give him a.
as you go up with him, his wings come out. And he kind of joins you there for a second. He's like, I think I'll get the hang of this.
I'm missing it.
Rel is having so much fun right now.
I'm gonna give him a gift. When he comes back down, obviously.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just be there, just waiting, and just. And then as I come back down, I'm gonna take out my amulet, and and I'm gonna.
Not listening.
It's like, what does this do again?
So essentially, it allows you to see through ravens. For things like that. So, hey, you might find us before we find
Not if I see you first.
you.
And I'm gonna have him hold on to Al. So if we ever need to find you, I can find Al. So we're not gonna lose you. Take good care of him. Okay?
Al's like, so Al's kind of looks at you and he's like, go with the angel boy?
Go with the angel boy. Keep the angel boy safe.
Keep the angel boy safe. Al flutters over and kind of lands on his shoulder.
Not to like ruin the emotional moment, but like when you said that, I just imagine like when Finn Rider wakes up and the lizard guy from Rapunzel's like telling him in his ear. He's just like laying there, he's just keep the angel voice safe.
Save angel boy. Save the world. But yeah, this will be a good way for us to find you. And if we can't find you for whatever reason,
Definitely find
you
us.
can find us.
Okay. And I give him my panpipes. I can be able to entertain them on the ship and build his musical.
My little musical boy.
Yes.
So he kind of picks up the pipes and kind of blows on them. Clearly he's not yet familiar with them. But he's like,
You'll get it.
I'll figure it out over
You
time.
get it. You picked up everything up so quickly.
So
I still never learned if you were magical or not. At least in a spellcaster kind of way. I know he's fighter like him, but like we never did test out if you could. But like spellcaster, as in like.
Mm-mm.
Is that not a spell?
What?
Healing?
Huh?
Is
Healing
healing, not,
what he
healing
did?
others not a spell?
There are innate traits.
Just before we leave, I'm gonna try something. Just so that I know, and I'm not. Let's see if you can learn a spell.
Yo, you gotta go.
Just real quick. I'm gonna try and see if you can learn crewmate. It's like the easiest spell. It's
An orb.
This is your gift. You
So-
teach a spell.
Skibbins is like,
okay.
Good job, Skivens.
Okay, so
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Okay, so kind of focus in on.
Balls.
Orbs, essentially.
Ponder that orb.
Let's
Yeah,
Let's
let's
go with the
ponder
ocean.
that orb.
let's go with the ocean, and then kind of focus in on that, and then try and form it into a ball. Can I help him in any
The
way?
entire ocean, form the entire ocean.
No, not
Ball.
form the ocean, but like
Yeah, so he's like, this doesn't make any sense.
Ball.
I don't
Form.
really know how else to say this.
Ball. Sphere.
I have a focus.
Round. I don't know.
I'll let him use the one in this case for the spell to see if he can. And
Oh, I don't know. One terrible moment.
Bippity boppity boo.
That's where that came from.
Nothing.
that's fair. Okay. At least that answers my question.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I had a feeling. I just wanted to But hey, you got that amulet though. That
Yes,
works just fine. That works just fine.
My God.
That works just fine.
So Captain Corinth, you're Captain Corinth. We need to. The time is broken. Get going. We have to get going with it.
Huh?
Everybody, let's go. All right.
Were those words?
You know what he reminds me of when he talks as Captain Corinth? You know?
Low blow, low key.
Sorry. Do you?
Can we try and find a compilation of ads speaking like Captain Corinth now?
Fuck. Okay. What I was gonna say was, have any of y'all seen Enchanted?
Yes.
You know the chipmunk?
Apple? Me and Carmen do that all the time. Easy.
I looked over the dildo. I was like, "Hey, get better with that quarterstaff. You already good enough with it, but like, you can get better with it."
Enunciate that name, sir. Enunciate.
I said dildo.
It didn't sound like it.
Dildo.
Okay.
Like, I'm pretty sure I'm already better at it than you are.
You might be.
You did just get murdered.
I got hit. Like that's it.
It was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I got hit like not even a minute afterwards. My
So Corinth is like, nope, time to go, let it go.
Bye.
So Skittles hops onto Dren. You see Jimbo kind of get in, put his hands on, the handles start glowing, and just the biggest smile breaks over his face. It's like, all right, let's move this out and see what we can do. And the boat, Dren kind of backs out and then just takes off. And Corinth is like, Jimbo! Jimbo! And he's like, let's go! They're gonna get ready! And you push off. Dren is far outpacing the wooden shoe. And you hear Jimbo just kind of go, woo!
I love it.
All right. So, party. Let's go back to you.
You're the only one. That
You come out. You come out of your trance.
Fuck.
Calixa is still asleep.
Imagine it.
Stab her.
Why is it? Ooh. I don't know.
Whoa.
It was one of those.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
So, what are we doing?
I know exactly where we're gonna go with that. I'm doing it.
Okay.
Got this.
So you're like, okay. Come on, Sylvan. I know you're there. I know you can hear me. Please, if there's any way to bring this Aasimar back to this boat, please help us.
Keep rattling the whole No!
Nope.
No!
Wait. You rolled 2 percentile dice.
Oh.
Two of the two ones.
You need to re-roll. You need 1 percentile and 1 straight 10-sider. Those are both percentile.
Oh, whoops.
Hey.
There you go.
Oh, you got this.
Re-roll both.
Oh.
That's unsuccessful.
I know.
You got this. Lock in.
Hold on. I'm gonna do the other one.
Wait, now what do you have? Let me see. Okay, there you go.
You got this.
You go. Power of friendship.
Power
Yelling at your Mark.
Ah! That is a 76.
76 isn't good?
No, that's really bad.
You need a 0 through 10.
Ooh. Shoot.
So, again,
Maybe
reaching
say
out.
Sugar, honey, iced tea.
We should be planning on her downfall whenever she does it.
Yeah, that one.
Increases.
You just kind of get the impression that
How are those?
Saloon is like, this isn't something that is key to what we need to be doing in the world right now.
But this poor child.
She's like, I don't give a fuck about kids.
Man, fuck them. The moon is talking to us, and we're not talking about it.
The moon.
I feel like I'm crazy pills, but I'm never.
So,
Crazy.
What am I doing?
Calixta kind of, you kind of see Calixta stirring.
Wait.
Yeah?
Wait. I have turn on it.
Huh?
Turn
Undead. Which means that if an undead is attacking you, you can make it turn away.
Never mind. I thought it meant like turn from dead.
Undead?
Undead,
No,
yeah.
that's something that works.
Because wouldn't that be worse?
Yeah. Probably.
So she kind of tips up her hat, kind of looking at you from one eye, like.
Beast!
Beast!
She's like, do I have a boat yet?
No, it didn't work. Let's go.
She kind of looks around. Pity. Really well made. Well, maybe we'll send the crew over and see if we can do something with it. So where to?
Back to.
I gotta go back.
Yeah, I guess back to the. What is it?
The dark crate?
The dark
crit.
current.
Silent current?
Silent current, yeah. I guess that's
The
it.
dark crit.
That's what I heard.
That's what she said.
The dark
We're
crate.
at where the.
She was at Hard Rock Cove.
Yeah.
I love the dark crit.
There's so many sea.
Alright,
It's back to the dark current.
silent current.
Silent current.
Okay, do you know where you're going? So,
Ew.
Correct.
you kind of head back to the silent current together. She's like, what exactly were you trying to do?
Get my goddess to intervene and.
Oh,
Do
fucking cool. If I haven't had a goddess blessed boat.
Yeah, it would have been.
Unfortunate. Where are you off to next? Oh, that sounds promising.
Well, I'm trying to figure that out, I guess. Back to the dead goal. Probably where all the rest of my party is.
Alright. Well, so you arrive back at Silent Current. She's like, best of luck to you. I'm
Thanks.
going to stay here with the crew and figure out what we can do with that. What's left of a damn good boat over there.
Make blueprints of it, and then make it look.
Blueprints of a boat that doesn't work isn't exactly promising.
Use it as a start.
Yeah.
A design.
Potentially.
You ding-a-ling.
You ding-a-ling.
But you actually saying it.
No. I didn't say that in character.
Wow.
Alright.
Yeah, it's not in my character.
Best of luck to you when she goes back aboard the Blacktail.
Best of luck to you in your life that I graced you with.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Twice.
Daddy.
You know, it is real. She's got like a little sassiness to it.
Okay, so where are you up to from there?
Back to the dead goal. Where I'm assuming everybody else is heading.
Okay. Alright. So,
I'm silently cursing that I didn't get to say goodbye.
you arrive back at the Gull. The series is there as a Featherwind kind of working in the Featherwind's working actually the front, which is Nolan Seabreeze's job. She kind of, when you open the door, because it's morning at this point, morning light does come in, and Featherwind's like, oh, shut the door.
You okay?
I've got a spooky headache.
She's a little.
It was.
Had a fun night last night?
I have no idea.
Mhm.
Jax.
I'm assuming that y'all are headed back to the doll.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Can I lesser restoration her?
Huh?
Can I lesser restoration her?
Sure. Did you have a spell slot?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, then
Well,
the
yeah,
long
since
rest.
Yes,
yeah.
a long rest. So yeah, because being drunk and hungover are considered poison conditions. So
Woo.
So yeah, if you're able to lesser restoration her. You kind of see her face relax. She's like, oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That's amazing. You're eating free today. What can I get for you?
What do you suggest?
Well, Seabreeze is cooking today because I shouldn't be around things that are sharp and or hot. So, a nice fruit cup is one that would probably be a good bet.
Then I'll take fruit cut.
Good choice. She goes back into the back. About that time, as you sit down and you're waiting, that's when the rest of the party shows back up.
Where were you at? You missed out on the
You missed
whole
the farewell
goodbye
party. It was
and
so
everything.
emotional.
And, yeah. You
Yeah.
probably thought about that though, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Remember?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It was so sweet.
It was.
We all said our goodbyes and we all gave little things and oh my god, the way Jimbo lit up when he took Dren, it was adored. And sorry. And Laura got some. Oh my god. Talk about a proud bestie. I'm telling you. So, how was your night?
Good. Slept
Yeah.
on a beach.
So how was whatever you
It didn't.
But at least you tried.
Aim for effort.
Yeah.
Get it next time.
I fully expected you to get. You'll get it next time, Tiger.
We'll get him next time. Sport.
And Skivens has Al, so we can track him.
Okay.
I also gave him a ring. So.
I can also occasionally check in on him who's crying.
Mm.
Oh, he says goodbye. And that's nice.
Steady character props.
No, that was in character. All of that was in character. That was intentional.
That's nice. That's nice.
Look at me. You're crying. That's nice.
Yeah.
So, where's the other two? What's her face and what's her face?
Sea Breeze and Featherwind?
Correct. The other one, she's at the front, so y'all would have seen her, right?
No, she went back to the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
With your
Well, they're both in the kitchen.
So, what's the play now?
Well, I'm eating a fruit cup.
I was not referring to breakfast.
Well, I guess we head for.
Item? Back to item?
No.
Report back to the room.
And then off to.
I'm guessing the thing he was talking about was.
Did y'all want to look at the map?
That's the place you gotta go.
Oh, yeah. So, I found a map back in the office when we found.
It wasn't what I was referring to, but yes.
Oh.
Smart.
Oh. I found a map in the office where we found the left one. And it has a shipping route
Yeah.
directly into the shadow plains and out of the shadow plains as well. And I know,
We should probably bookmark that for now.
I know, I'm just putting it out there so that in the future when we do come back and go to the shadow plains, there is potentially a little in there. But for now, we are heading for item.
Yes.
I thought we were going, as you guys talked about going to Opal.
But we're from Opal? Well, that's like the main.
We have to go through Opal to get to item.
No, item will never. If you take the route that you guys talked about earlier, you won't go through item.
We'll eventually get to item.
We'll eventually get there.
We're going to
Opal goes
to
through the
media.
Delta Hills.
You go through the Opal Hills to Media, and then you would actually go up, on the Dragon Tail.
No memento or paper.
Yeah, so we would be going to Opal,
Okay.
take that path over to media, and then
Up
we'll
through which
through the
item.
spout.
No, you wouldn't need to go up through item. You'd actually take the Dragon Tail straight into Gallatin and Delvery.
Well, I thought we were stopping.
Yeah, we're gonna go to item.
I thought we were going to report back to the
Okay.
scene.
Oh, okay, so you want to do that, and
Yeah.
then okay,
So
gotcha.
that way he's aware that we found the thing, what the thing was, and why we don't have the thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then our next, so we,
And then you'll hop back on Lauderdale's retreat from there.
yeah.
Okay, I thought you guys were just gonna take the Dragon Tail on
No.
up into Gallatin.
No.
Okay.
Or
So-
probably go over into the Dragon Tail to go through the Viridian Forest in Gallatin. But like hit Ollie down that road.
Gotcha.
The Lauderdale's retreat.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
And the
Okay.
Dragon
So Opal to Media, through Witching, into Item,
Okay.
Ollie, and then up through the Dragon's Tail, through the Viridian Forest, and then
And then on to Delvery. Okay.
Okay.
That sounds good.
So we're not doing Delta.
No, we
no,
we
the Delta-
go-
You have to go through.
Well,
You
Yeah,
have to go
the-
through the Delta Hills.
You have to
Go
go
from
through
being
the
able to go
north
to
end.
Opal to media, you have to
Yeah.
go to Delta.
Okay.
So we're still going through your spot.
I saw
You're
it.
good, you're
then
good.
I,
You're still
I,
going to your
I,
spot.
I gave up. I was like, okay, cool.
All right. So
We went to mine.
all right. So
to see the red.
at this point, Featherwind does come back out. She's like, "Oh,
Hello there.
what can we do for you this morning?"
I hear you have a fruit pie.
I also heard you have a fruit
Everybody love parfait.
I'm gonna need that.
Can I just have like a plate of strawberries? Do you guys want a bunch of strawberries?
We can probably do that. Yes.
Just strawberries.
All right.
I'm gonna need that.
So
Fruit covered.
she does bring yours out. It is a mix of berries and some type of a melon in there. And it's in not whipped cream, but it is in a heavy cream.
I like that.
There's some type of a season on top that adds it that has kind of a little bit of almost like a nutmeg flavor to it.
So not like
So like nutmeg?
Yes, very much like that.
Yeah.
I chow the hell down.
All right. And yeah, very shortly thereafter, everybody else's food does arrive.
I follow shortly behind her and I start tearing that shit up.
All right. The strawberries do arrive. They are they're not overly large, but there are a lot of them.
Yes.
So,
Strawberries.
For your next food.
I
Alright.
also would like to fuck my shit up.
consider this our shit pot.
As they say.
As I said.
As they, yeah.
So, what is the plan from here? What are we doing?
Shit. Get to.
Oh yeah, we don't have a boat.
What about Calixta location? Wait, does she?
Well,
She has a food.
she has her boat.
We can
Yeah,
ask her.
but she wouldn't want to.
Yeah. We still
She
owe
owes
her a
us. She owes us, technically.
Yeah.
And this is how we can get
We owe her a boat.
We
It's not like she's the only connection you have on the island.
We can just find someone. There's a lot. There are
Oh
boats
wait, what
everywhere.
about the fucking?
What about the
Yeah.
what about the
Yeah.
Viliasa.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
probably more than willing to help us out.
Yeah.
Help me out.
Hey, so what about your little
Girly
sugar
pop.
mama? We
Sugar mom.
yes, sugar mama.
Miss Lucky Lady.
Yes,
Hey, so
that boat.
Rel. Honey bunches. How you doing?
Don't call me
Okay.
A for effort. You try.
So, do you think your little special friend could possibly help us out with your amputation?
Sounds why not?
That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think we can get it done possibly today?
I'll hear a visit.
Alright, so when you're doing that, I guess we can spend the day looking for any last minute.
I'm gonna take a
I'm also gonna take a few hour nap to get up to that long rest.
Okay.
I'm rested. I'm ready.
Okay,
I'm
so
going out
you two
of town.
down.
Yeah.
I'm up. We're up.
What are you two doing?
Shopping.
If you find some good armor for me, let me know. Some medium weight. That's stronger than scale mail.
Huh?
Stronger than scale mail.
Laura?
I'll go shopping.
Okay.
We going shopping spree.
Shopping.
Let's go.
Wow.
Bitches, we're going shopping.
I would also be down to do shopping when I wake up.
Okay, we can look at that
Do
once you all awake.
Do y'all want to do shopping after we sleep?
That'd be an interesting pairing. I want to see that.
Okay, so, and you were off to Eliasa.
Yes.
So, you come, you walk in, at this point, you're familiar enough to know how to get to her place.
Yeah, you are.
You come up to her very luxurious house. You knock. You wait for a moment. Another moment. At that point, the girl who was there previously opens the door. Oh,
Hello.
you're back.
Hi.
How can we help you?
Is Eliasa home?
Perhaps. What can I say this involves?
Me. Just tell her Rella's here.
She shuts the door.
Me.
Wait, me?
Me.
Hello? The fuck? The heli?
Eliasa?
Hello, Barry?
Hello, Barry?
Hello, brother James?
After a couple of moments, the door opens again. Eliasa is standing there with the girl, and she's like, "You may leave." And the girl's like, "But go."
So it's jealousy that she had the attitude.
She kind of looks at you, sniffs, and leaves. Eliasa is standing there. She's dressed in some type of a blue jerkin.
What is
Sure.
Who's jerking?
It's just a type. It's a type of top.
Okay.
She's got on a kind of a medium-length black skirt with it. She watches the girl leave and she's like, "Come on," and
Straightforward with it.
she walks upstairs.
I follow.
She getting straight to business.
She sits down on the edge of the bed and
Oh, you got the edge of the bed. You about to fall off.
she looks out over at you and she's like, "So,
So,
social call?"
sure. Yes and no. I did want to see you one last time before I went away, but I also have a favor to ask.
What can I do for you?
We need a way to get down to Opal. And the guy who got us here left to the Roselands.
Wouldn't shoot, yes.
Yeah.
I just wanted.
And somebody else that we had met that could maybe, probably won't. So,
How soon will you be ready to leave?
we don't really have a whole lot to pack. So, probably by tomorrow.
Honestly, better than that.
Maybe even by tonight.
I do have a ship going out to Opal this evening. So, it's the Heart's End. It's the Heart's End. That is piloted by Captain Tagalia. She is.
Write that down.
She's a bit odd.
We probably met her.
Corn.
Quite possibly. But yeah, she is. We do not hire people who are slouches.
Yeah.
So, but she does go out with the evening tide.
Okay.
Which means she'll be ready to go in about 12 hours. It is a little bit of a smaller ship. It's designed more for, well, it does haul cargo, it doesn't haul large cargo. It's designed for, as opposed to hauling large amounts of cargo, it moves smaller cargo quickly.
Okay.
So it's one of our higher end transports. We often use her for courier services as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
Is there anything else that you need?
Not that I need.
Come here.
Smooth with it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Oh, princess, this shit, I guess.
12.
Yeah, she didn't roll any better.
No one.
There's a bit of a rush and more urgency, perhaps.
Okay.
No, just knowing that it feels almost like you're just getting started and not knowing what to do with this at this point.
There's no build
Just like a heavy
Yeah.
makeout. Just a heavy makeout.
So, all right.
A lot of grinding.
Clothes stay on. Maybe under the shirt. Like,
All right. So, as all this is everyone's great.
Who's everyone?
I mean, everyone that matters.
Shoot.
Get dunked on.
Brack didn't get any. He's still ready.
He meant that sort of
All right.
Shit.
That kind of hurted me.
He's reading a book. He's like, damn, it's crazy. So anyway.
That kind of hurted me though.
All right. So, are you guys looking for anything in particular, or are you just kind of seeing what you come across?
Weapons, armor, anything magical, any trinkets.
Yeah, I'm not looking for anything in particular.
So, you guys are. This is kind of a little bit more
What's
perusing,
interesting.
seeing what's around,
Yeah, seeing if
etc.
there's something that catches our eyes.
Okay.
Okay, so as you are, most shops as you're walking along appear to be just kind of opening up for the day. There is one shop that, as you come across it, appears to be getting ready to close.
Can we check out that one?
Yeah, you walk up to it. There's a woman, an elven woman with a darker complexion than Rel's.
So like a drow or
The darker complexion than Rel's. Who seems to be getting the shop ready to close. You see her kind of rolling windows down, the shades down, etc.
Hey, sorry to bother you. We just happened to notice that you were closing while everybody else was opening. Kind of caught my eye. I was wondering if we could just do a little like search around in the shop before you close completely. If that doesn't
She kind of looks up. The sun's coming out. So, what do you
Armor, weapons, trinkets, anything magical. You know?
I don't have anything magical. The only thing I have is a nocturnal spear.
What is that?
So you come in.
It's a named spear. Oh.
It is very dark inside. There's a couple of torches on the walls. She pulls out a spear. It has a very thick haft, and then kind of it's almost harpoon-like. And as she grabs a hold of the spear, she seems to sink into the shadows themselves. It's almost like she doesn't quite vanish, but trying to locate her and is difficult.
Rat-esque.
So does she like disappear and then like come back, or is
No,
she?
it's like you can still kind of make her out. She's there, but then she kind of it's like she holds it out.
I'm going for it.
Okay. So as you take it, Laura, you kind of the same thing. He just kind of he gets very difficult to spot.
I do need to.
Good night.
Good night.
Can I do like an Arcana check to see like what exactly it is, or what I know?
Yeah, go ahead.
Advantage or no?
No.
Night.
18.
Love you.
18. Moon's asleep. Moon is asleep.
Love you.
Moon.
Moving down.
So yeah, I mean, it seems like basically what this would do is while you're holding it, make it be more difficult to spot.
How much?
That would be about $2,500.
Ooh. That's heavy. Not a good negotiator.
To be a good negotiator, you have to negotiate.
Yes.
I mean, again, she's closing. I'm not going to go into a negotiation. I'm gonna just buy it. If there were anything else, most definitely.
Do you happen to have anything for my friend here? Referring to Frederick.
I don't believe I have anything quite that size. I'm afraid.
You said 2,500. Right?
Yes.
I'm curious as to what she is.
I was gonna say older shatter cat, but that's not a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, well, actually, I mean, you all became Shatter Kai at the same time, but you weren't all the same age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe she just is a older Shatter Cat.
Are there any questions that we could ask for on behalf of Bro? Or?
So, question. You seem to be, I guess, attuned to the dark. Would you happen to be a Shatter Kai or anything of that nature?
I am so.
Got it. So,
And I'm closed now.
got it. Anyway, thank you for the spear, and have a nice day. Or night.
Goodbye.
Got it. Okay.
Alright.
What was the name of it?
So this is a nocturne spear.
Not.
And basically, as you are using it, you will have advantage on stealth checks.
I'm keeping that for good.
In dim light.
Okay.
So, if you are in dim light and you are using it.
Yeah, I can just switch it from
Yep.
Edit that.
Alright. Continuing just to kind of randomly shop a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find anything for Frederick.
So the next place that you come across. Give me 1 second here. Just one moment.
Quick breakaway.
He's like, oh, well, his character is.
Good point.
So the next place that you come across, as you're just kind of wandering, that catches your eye. Let's see, I'm trying to remember. When Moonbeam bought her stuff, was the entire party with her?
Her what?
For her spell?
Oh, no,
No.
it was just Griff,
Brack?
Brack, and that was it.
So the next place that you come across has a large walrus outside of it, a statue of a large walrus. Looks to be very elegant, but it does catch your interest.
Both of ours, or?
Yes.
It's
It's called the Ivory Ledger.
I think it's going to work.
It looks interesting. Let's check it out.
Okay.
So you come in. There are several immaculately dressed women kind of working the floor. Kind of an older elder woman.
I'm sure I never left my shader platform, so I've just been shader guy this whole time.
An older woman kind of working near the back at a desk. There's some beautiful fur coats, very nice, basically a lot of different animals type products, in one way or the other. One of the women comes up to you and she's like, yes, ma'am, how may we help you today?
So we just gotta.
Yeah. And your store caught our attention, and we were just seeing what kinds of things you might have.
Well, we have quite a variety of luxury items from literally all over the world. Are you looking for anything in particular? We have some medical pelts. If you're going to colder territory,
We're doing a bit of traveling, and anything that might be of assistance to us, we might have some interest in.
well, if you're going into some hotter regions, the Evercold pelt would help keep you cool, help keep you from overheating. Sorry. We do have a variety of incenses, a variety of ivory. We've received some. If you have, is it adults, children? If you have children, we have some lovely toy soldiers.
Children size.
Which one's like you? What you guys doing right here?
We just got a set of these lovely toy soldiers in.
What do the toy soldiers do?
Oh, let me show you. So she brings you over. There's this set of 10 toy soldiers, about yay high, all completely armed with their own armor. They have swords, maces, etc.
And what exactly do they do?
They're toys. She kind of holds them up. But the weapons are actually very finely made. You have
So
to
they're
be,
not magical, they're toys.
they're toys. They're very well made, and the weapons are, maybe perhaps children should play with them because they are sharp. Well, they're small, but yes, I mean they're very finely made.
If we go from large
Making
ones,
toys.
That's.
that is a moving question.
I could, maybe.
What could you do?
I mean, we could, and
And
they're
large
toys, but
weapons.
they're equipped soldiers. If we enlarge them,
And the armor is very nice too.
It
I mean,
would be for a minute, y'all.
I mean,
Large reduced words for a minute.
yeah, but in combat, a round is about 6 seconds. So.
Yeah, we can buy real weapons. We have the money.
You have no imagination.
do you have anything for my friend here?
what kind of things for your friend?
Either
Does he need armor?
You don't know,
Okay.
right?
he does have some armor. I don't know if this is better armor than what he has.
I mean, why does he need armor?
No hate. No
I
question.
mean,
Just to keep him safe.
That's all armor does.
So at this point, the woman from the back kind of looks over and bridges. Can we help you today? Come along, Jessica. Yes.
You're not right, just.
We're traveling. We're looking to see if there's anything that might be useful in those travels, whether it be weapons or magical items.
Indeed. Well, of course we primarily work in luxury goods from around the world. I'm not sure what interest you would have in toys, but we do have these. As far as your travels, we do have we do have Evercold pelts. They will help keep you cool should you end up in a hot climate, the Turtle Islands, or somewhere like that. Because Sidious swarms of people there. But warmer territories. Other than that, if you're looking for something from the lap of luxury, perhaps, I'm not sure if that's something I've ever seen before.
What you trying to say?
I'm just merely making an observation. So, yes, if
We
you're
have the means if it's the right thing for us.
Which probably not.
it's probably not.
I want to know what would happen if I went there.
So, other than the pelts, there's no other magical items.
We do have a Shadowcat cloak as well, which does aid in, well, assignations at night, shall we say. Again, not anything that you would probably be worried about.
Show me.
She takes you over. There is a very fine cloak made out of some type of black skin. It's a fur. It's a fur.
Okay, you said skin. I'm like, oh.
Health is the skin.
I know.
She's like, should a lady wish to meet with a caller in the evening, this might help her arrive without being noticed.
Stealth shit.
Can I roll Arcana to maybe see what it does?
Sure.
9, 7, 16.
So yeah, this is, well, it grants a certain level of illusion, helping one blend into the dark.
I have invisibility,
Yeah,
so I don't need it.
And most of the party.
I mean, I can't really turn invisible. And my stealth isn't great.
It's never gonna be great. You're wearing.
Is that
Scale
something
mail.
that you would be interested
She is not there.
She's not there.
in? I think the only person this could be helpful for might be Rill, but not sure that they would want it.
Their literal shadow. And they're like, nah, let's not make him stealthier.
You're literally a shadow already. You don't need anything else.
How
And
much
you're
is
not
it?
there.
And you're
How
not
much is
there.
it anyway?
It's rather expensive. This would be 7,500.
It's
Okay.
not worth it.
Yeah. Although we could do it, I don't think it's quite in what we need right now.
Probably not.
Do you just have a problem with us or something? Like we just walk in
No, of
and
course not. We always appreciate our patrons.
obviously not.
Okay. All right. Shall we look on?
Please, wasting my time. Okay. And I bolt out of there.
Thank you for coming. Goodbye.
And
And she goes back towards her desk.
Okay.
didn't Ending tell us about like someone being mean to her at some point or something? Or,
I think she actually did describe that too.
Yeah.
Yes.
this must have been the place she was talking about.
Might have been.
Anyways, I think we have time for like one more shot.
Maybe one more.
Shot number 3.
Do you need us to roll investigation checks or something like that?
I tend to have not the best of luck shopping.
I mean, my investigation is not bad.
Investigation?
What is it?
Two.
What's it?
That's a two.
It looks like it's 7 or is
A two.
Okay. So, as you come out of the Ivory Ledger, having your conversation discussing your treatment, you almost bump into a cart being pushed down the road. And the halfling behind you goes, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry, terribly sorry.
No.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Everybody, I'm
Yeah.
terribly sorry.
Oh, you're good.
The woman peeks her head out. She's like, she kind of looks over and she's like, Omar, get this thing away from my shop. Oh, of course. Happy to. I need to move the cart a little bit.
Yeah. Do you need help with that or no?
Oh, thank you, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
He sounds like my coworker.
He kind of trundles his cart down. So, have any luck in the? No, definitely not. Terrible experience. Yes. If you do it there, you're probably not looking for anything I've got.
What do you have?
Well,
Can't turn down any offers.
you know,
I buy a gym.
well,
Definitely none of them were in there.
no, definitely not. Well, I got this. And he kind of holds out this bottle to you. It's like, that's saltwater grog.
So what?
Saltwater grog.
What is saltwater grog?
Well, look, it tastes horrible. Okay? But it does help prevent dehydration and exhaustion.
That can be great for you. So that you have less chances. Well, you have more chances to use your rage if you get exhausted. Just drink that.
Interesting.
And
Yeah, we need to start applying those ticks of exhaustion more often because we have not been doing that at all.
How much?
Oh, for this?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be 750 gold.
Oh. Nice.
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Here you go.
Thank you.
See? Useful.
And there you go.
Anything else you're looking for?
Do you have anything else to show us?
Um,
Or
well, let me see. And he kind of jigs around, kind of gets inside the car. No, there. Oh shoot! Where did I put that? He kind of, and then he kind of brings up, and he pulls on like a string, and this horn drops down. It's made. It looks kind of like a Viking horn. Like it's made out of some kind of like actual.
Oh, so like
animal.
is it like the straight horn with the?
Yeah.
Big...
Yeah.
What is that? What's that?
It's an echoing horn.
Hmm?
Oh, probably not around here. But if you speak into it, it's really loud. It's very loud.
This would be great for. She likes it.
You really want to make her loud?
Yes. How much is it?
Oh, for this, that would be, well, 750 gold.
What about
500. Well, I appreciate the previous patronage. Maybe 700?
550.
More persuasion.
17 plus 9. My persuasion is pretty good. I'm just.
Could we maybe do 6?
600? 600.
Oh,
I like him.
Jason, thank you very much for your business. And the woman kind of comes out of the store again. She kind of comes out. She's like, Omar, move your cart further down right now. You are out of your.
Leave him alone. He's doing his job. All right. You do yours in there. You have a whole shop. He's walking around.
He's not supposed to be in this.
He's doing his job.
I walk back inside.
Jesus.
What's this? Thank you.
Do you happen to have anything for my friend here?
For your, oh, he's a, what is he? He's a, Frederick.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there, Frederick.
I just imagine he just like pulls his tongue out and like does it over his eyes. And you know like How to Train Your Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I imagine.
I see. And he kind of reaches into his cart and he pulls out. I make these.
What is it?
It's a little toy soldier. It's the exact toy soldier that you saw in there.
That's crazy.
I make these and I sell them to some of the people around here.
That's crazy.
Got the little sword there. It's very sharp. I shouldn't make them so sharp because you know.
I
It's
don't
for
know
kids.
why, but I think we should get one.
Then it's got the little armor, and it would fit your little old guy right there.
So,
He's
How many have you made?
Oh, I've probably made about 100 of them in the last year or so. They tend to ship them out. The ships, yeah, tend to take. They apparently some of the little children in the jeweled cities like to play with them.
Did you happen to sell some to the shop that's right here from the lady that's
To here?
Yeah.
No.
You sorry about that?
No, I sell them to the people that send them. I don't go in there. They don't.
That's funny.
ship them.
She's got like 10 of them in there.
Oh,
And she overpriced them.
how much was she charging?
Like,
7,500.
yeah, it was like 7,500.
What?
7,500.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I sell them for like a couple hundred for each. And then they go to people. That's
You
a
should get your money's worth. That's me though. I would get my money's worth. So she's selling these.
How much?
Yes, 7,500.
Wow. Well,
I wouldn't let that slide.
Here's- I mean, it's just a child's. I mean, I like to think I make them well. It's a well-made child's toy.
Oh, absolutely.
It does look
I would
amazing.
love one of those.
Oh, thank you. And here's the little sword.
Thank
Here's
you.
the little mace.
Thank
and
you.
He's got the armor there, and there you go.
Thank you.
And he's, it should fit your little friend there. They're adjustable, There's the little straps on the back for the armor that kind of tighten it up.
I love it. He loves it.
Frederick is Frederick kind of has the mace in one hand. He kind of takes his current weapon and kind of puts it across his back, picks up the sword, picks up the mace.
Good job, buddy.
Darkness and
That's normal.
Got it. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I would talk with them.
Yeah, I would definitely talk to them about that and get your money's worth for those since you've made hundreds of them and they're overselling them, overpricing them, and not giving you any profits from it. Is there any like person that watches over? Like
Well, I mean, I sell them, and I mean, people, I guess, after they buy them, they can do what they want with them. I sell them for what I sell them for. Well, I appreciate the information. Let me know what the value is. Here, let me give you something. And he hands you what appears it's like a square coin. And on the square coin, you see a cart with like oversized wheels. The wheels are almost fitting on the cart. Did you ever come across anybody selling things, on the streets? God. Show them that.
Well, thank you.
They'll give you a good deal.
Well, thank you.
Any city.
oh, any city.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Omar. I'm well through here. So, have a good day.
You too.
Thank you, Omar.
All right. So,
I did it. I quit.
Haggled
I had
well for once. Because that's exactly the number. The number you started with is exactly the number that I have in my head. So,
Yep.
you know what?
I'm good.
all right.
There's something I'm good at.
So, back to the goal then?
Yeah.
All right. At this point, headed back to the goal. We know that we have to meet with Captain Tagalia that evening. You are rested. She's rested.
While I'm taking.
I was resting.
He was rested.
Okay, so while we're heading over there, I am going to I use my Hex Warrior feature, and it allows me to touch one weapon that I'm proficient with. I'm proficient with all weapons, and I'm going to like imbue it kind of with the power of my patron, so that I can use it for charisma instead of dexterity.
Okay.
Spears are usually
And what weapon are you doing this to?
the Nocturne Spear.
Nocturne Spear. Okay. All right.
So the Obsidian Sword, no longer the Obsidian Sword, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. And switching it for the Spear.
Okay.
Alright. What's the damage on the Spear?
It's standard spear
regular
damage. Yeah.
Standard?
There's no plus 5. All right. And we will pick up from there next week. Thank you all for tuning into the Middle Roller. Have a good evening. We will see you all next week as the party heads to Opal, to the Jeweled Cities.